I've spent the past year and a half creating a new tabletop RPG where you play as survivors in a post-apocalyptic world where most of the technology was fried by a solar flare, and I somehow tricked 4 D&D Youtubers into giving it a try and playing through the game's starter adventure. We've got Deficient Master playing as Carl Beret, a sniper mercenary who claims to be mostly in it for the money to hide a tragic backstory which we probably won't have the time to get into. We've got Val from Corkboards and Curiosities playing as Everest, a little guy who's the crew's doctor even though his blood glows at night and he should probably get that checked out. He's also Carl's little brother, and oh boy, I am not ready for the chaos these two will bring. Then we've got Nairobi playing as Cece. She's big, she's strong, she likes woodworking, she's the youngest member of the group, and somehow also the only adult. And finally we've got Daddy from MysticArts DM playing Raoul, a 44-year-old man who used to be a therapist before the flare and might or might not have developed some pyromaniac tendencies since then. So, welcome to the 22nd century. You're a bunch of scavengers. You're part of a tiny little group of about 50 survivors who are holed up in a junkyard just outside of New York. Right now it's daytime, which means you're sleeping, because going outside during the day is still dangerous, like to this day. Or at least you should be sleeping, because just a few moments ago you were all jolted awake by this loud electronic alarm sound that's just ringing throughout your camp. Which is weird, because your camp has an alarm system, but the alarm system basically consists in someone picking up a pan, and then a ladle, and then going crash one against the other. You don't really do electronic alarm systems in here. So you're all kind of jolted awake. I guess you're kind of like in a communal dormitory type of thing, like a bunch of bunk beds in the same room. Who would you say would wake up the first?
Probably the guy with the highest initiative.
Yeah, I think Everest does generally wake up early enough to kind of wake up his brother very annoyingly.
Everest wakes me up and I go, Jacre Bleu! And I...
Oh god.
No. I say a curse word in French, and then I look at him and say, what are you doing? And then I look around and see that apparently...
Alarm, dumb.
That don't sound like the breakfast alarm to me. And I look out.
I don't know what the alarm is. It's not... anyways, it doesn't sound like we should be staying sleeping.
I unfurl the blankets and you see my 50 caliber Beretta sniper rifle laying beside me like an old lover, and I grab it and I...
We need to talk about that. That's just wrong.
What? It keeps me cool under the blankets.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Everest is gonna go just make sure the others are awake if the alarm didn't do that already.
Cece's a heavy sleeper. She probably would not even wake up to the alarm, realistically. She's very oblivious.
Should I fire into the ground again and get her awake?
No, don't do that! Oh. I'm gonna just do little slaps to Cece. Just be like, Cece, wake up, Cece.
Is it morning yet? What are you, what?
Maybe we're gonna die. I don't know. Wake up, Cece, wake up.
She's gonna kind of like do like the groggy, like get the fuck off me kind of thing. Just, what do you need? What do you need? Just kind of like following quietly behind you guys.
Raoul, you awake, old man?
I would love to, if it's all possible, I would love to, like, as they're waking each other up, to go run off. Like, is there a tower or something? Like, is there a post or something I could have climbed while Everest is doing the rounds, making sure the combatants are awake?
Probably, yeah. You probably built a watchtower out of used cars and stuff like that you found in the junkyard.
Could I climb that thing?
Absolutely,
like, just to get a look out? As I shout back, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have a look! And I wanna go up onto whatever I can go have a look at.
Yeah. So as I was saying, it's the last few hours of daylight, so you can see pretty far outside in the wasteland. And so far, it seems clear. You don't see any roving bands of raiders. You don't see any weird mutant monsters on the horizon, which is good because those things happen. But what's kind of weird is the alarm sounds does seem to come from inside your base. And yeah, like you don't have an electronic alarm to your knowledge.
I guess
Are we under attack, Raoul?
I don't think so. Has anybody got any tech they haven't told us about?
But yeah, the sound seems to be coming from another one of those dormitories kind of thing.
Oh, like within our camp,
Within our
or
camp,
like
yeah.
off in the distance. Oh,
Down
okay.
there.
Well then, yeah. Well, let's like all go check it out.
Yeah, let's charge
With
off.
are we able to like? Because you said that like the just like sunlight is not a good news. Are we able to still like move between different like dormitories when it's still
Yeah,
daytime?
if it's just for like a minute or so, it's not too dangerous.
Gotcha.
But, like you don't want to do like, a 4-hour trip during the day, basically.
It's like yeah, fallout,
Okay.
radiation, poison
Kind of, yeah.
notification at the
Gotcha.
bottom right screen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
So yeah, you go try to track down where this noise is coming from. On the way, you get joined by the camp's leader, which is this old 70-year-old lady called Adelaide, who kind of shows up, and she's kind of a badass. So she shows up like, "What the f is this?" And points at all of you to go like, "Okay, yeah, come join me. We're gonna figure what this is." And you
Alright.
you track down this sound. You go, okay, it's coming from this direction. You open this door, and it's another one of those communal dormitories. Inside of it, you see a bunch of people awake. Those people are mostly just like farmers, cooks, the type of stuff that people that you wouldn't want to send to the wasteland. Usually, that's more a job for you guys. But one of them has not woken up. The guy who feeds you every day. You know him as Big Dunk.
Big dunk.
It's kind of like a man, 70s, kind of short and plump.
Big Dunk, it's after 7 p.m. Where's breakfast? And I start nudging him.
Yeah, you nudge him and you see that the guy is not responding. He seems to have died in his sleep.
Oh man, he actually knew how to put some spices and shit.
I feel like I think Everest would still just like whatever like rudimentary medical knowledge he has would still just try to figure out what the hell's going on here and if there's any way to like if he's really dead or just making sure.
Yeah, you do a basic
If there's anything
diagnosis
that can be
like,
done.
okay, does he have a pulse? Does he breathe? What do the pupils
What's
look
making
like?
the noise?
And
Everest.
yeah, the guy died peacefully, thankfully. Like he passed away in his sleep. But the noise is coming from a cybernetic implant on his chest, right next to his heart.
Can it be extracted somehow?
It could. There's a little panel, and like you could just pull it out.
I'm very I'm going to very gently just, you know, and respectfully close the eyes of Big Dunk. And then I'm going to much less gracefully rip that thing out so you can take a look at it.
There's a bunch of sparks as you just pull out a bunch of wires. But then you hold.
Dear God, Everest, you don't have to loot him this quickly.
I'm not looting him, it's making noise and it sounds bad. What if it's a bomb?
Bomb.
I don't know. Let's
You're
just
telling me that
you
you
take
see
it.
something that might be a bomb, so you start ripping at it. Don't. I'm not taking nothing.
I'm throwing it in Raoul's hands.
Is it a bomb? Can I figure
I
out
don't
this
know.
thing?
It is not a bomb, but there's a sudden bright red light that appears, and then you realize it's a hologram that's being shown in your face. So you kind of like reflexively put it away so you can actually see what it's displaying.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
And yeah, from the central circle thingy, that's basically like a hologram projector. There's a red light, and in the air you see these letters appear that says Dead Man Switch Protocol. Third strike countdown initiated. Bring this device to Mount Weather within 24 hours to abort.
Ooh.
So
I,
maybe it is a bomb, but maybe it's like not a right now bomb, but a later bomb.
Camp Leader Adelaide! Camp Leader Adelaide! I call out and I say, what can you tell us about Big Dunk that I don't already know from living with him as a bunk mate, not a bunk mate, but like with a camp mate?
Yeah, if some of you want to, you can give me a presence check to see how well you knew the guy.
presences too. I'm just gonna. All right.
So that's
got
a 5, which would be a failure, but you can choose to push it.
Let's push it. I know something. I hit push. I can,
9 is
or
going
how
to
do
be
I-
a partial
Oh, I just have
success.
to hit push my
Are
luck.
we?
I,
We're all
Uh-oh.
rolling, yeah.
rolled the 3, but didn't realize that I clicked it. So the 3 is that final roll for me.
Look at that 12 from
Oh,
Everest.
12, that's very good, yeah. So let's see, what terrible thing could happen to the Prison Master right now?
I remember now. He was in a just give me some totally wrong information of he was he was part of this gang, and this gang's I just can see it already. He was obviously one of the 3 major leaders in this gang, and if he dies, and then it leads this protocol, which will then completely destroy our camp.
And then
I'm
So
Everest,
that's a
confusing
bomb!
him with Charles.
And I
That was
grab
Charles.
it, and I grab it, and I throw it, slam it in the ground.
Oh god.
and then Everest, you do remember that when he showed up, which was like maybe 6 years ago, the guy introduced himself as Duncan McEagleson. And that happens to be the name of the former president of the United States of America, right before the flare happened.
I don't know how the hell Everest remembers that about this person being president, but
The thing is, like,
They-
you've probably met like half a dozen people who claim to be the president.
yeah.
So,
But-
like, this didn't shock
But
you
like
too
this
much.
is the one person where I was like, yeah, I actually believe him. Like I could see that,
Yeah.
and he makes great tater tots. So that's just proof of great
Qualifications
leadership
of
to
a
me.
qualifications of a great
Yeah.
leader. Yeah.
Yeah, Everest is just looking at the rest of the group. He's like, oh yeah, he's the president, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, of the kitchen.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Who's
like
your president?
did you ever talk to him? He's chill, but like he said that he's Duncan. I don't remember the rest of the name.
Duncan McEagleson?
Duncan McEagleson.
But that's the name
one...
of the last president of the United States of
Yeah,
America.
no, that's what I'm saying. You were
Everest,
talking
that
about
was a
that.
cook. What do you? That was a. And she's just gonna like slowly
Well, do you know
kinda
many
go over and
people
put, like,
named
hands over
Duncan
ears and just go,
McEagleson?
Guys, did Everest hit their head sometime this week? What is going?
But that would explain the hologram, right?
Well,
It would. That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe he was actually saying the truth, and maybe he's the president. And honestly, I believe him because many people say they are what they are not, and I mean, he was chill. Did he ever lie to us? He did not that I know of. So
So what is this place? This mount? And I look at the hologram. I pick up the dented hologram device and try to reread the
Yep.
phrasing.
Mount Weather, it says.
Mount Weather. So where's this Mount Weather at?
Would any of you have any background in like the military or stuff like that? Probably not.
I have
yeah.
I have a mercenary background, but that's it.
Then yeah, I guess you could give me a grit check to see how much you know about it.
That's not great. However, I have a feature that allows me to replace a roll with luck.
Sure,
And I roll my luck. 11.
that's really good. Okay.
And I can't use it again until I fail a roll.
Then yeah, you have happened to have heard about this Mount Weather place. It's supposed to be this nuclear shelter for U.S. government officials. That's like probably about 10 hours drive from where you live right now.
That's like over in what state is that in, Trakiros?
Oh god.
What state in America
You're
is 10
asking
hours
me?
away
going
from
to
New York?
Vermont.
West Virginia or a little southern, more southern.
Because the place actually existed. It's actually like a military complex located near Frogtown, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Okay.
Frogtown? Like Frog
Yeah.
Town?
Yeah. Like, is there a
Indeed.
problem?
That's a town
No,
name, apparently.
that's adorable.
We got to get to this town.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, something bad's going to happen if this protocol dead man switch is going to activate in 24 hours. So we got to check out, see what's going on. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might
All right.
Sure, then
Do we-
Adelaide goes,
Or something.
you guys can take the buggy if you want. That's gonna save you a couple hours.
Can I
Woo,
drive?
Buggy! Yes, buggy privileges. Let's go.
Sure, Everest. Why not?
Yeah, thank you.
So, at what point is it not too soon to see if someone has weapons on the dead body? Because last time I checked, once somebody dies, they're no longer here to be offended.
He had a really cool meat cleaver, but that might be in the
Listen.
kitchen.
If you want, there's a nightstand just next to his bed.
Let's
Yeah,
loot
can
them.
I check that out? I want to
Sure.
see if I can find anything that I can turn into some sort of martial weapon, because I may or may not have forgotten to grab equipment, so I
Oops.
have a pistol.
I mean, I think what I want to do while we're prepping before we leave, I want to try to get as much scrap that, like if there's any communal scrap I can collect as part of the
Yeah.
before the mission, because I'm very much a bit of a tinkerer, so I can craft some ranged weapons and some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm also hoping to get some materials to potentially make stims later, before we leave. But before CC begins looting the corpse of our former cook, is still going to say a few words
Former
of
president.
former president. Despite not having actually known the world before the flare and not knowing whether you were a good president or what a president really even does to begin with. And despite the fact that the post-apocalypse world we were raised in is really desensitizing us to your death, we hope that you rest in peace and that the equipment that we steal from you serves us well. You had great tater tots.
And I pretend I'm playing with my sniper rifle. And I'm literally doing this with my voice. All right, let's go, guys.
Perfect.
Break.
But yeah, in the nightstand, CC, you do find a massive, like, Desert Eagle kind of revolver. I have added it to the party inventory. One of you can take it if you want. It's basically just a huge revolver. There's like a tiny little circle symbol on the handle that's like the seal of the President of the United States.
Wow.
He's got the little seal.
You got the eagle, yeah, the eagle with the arrows.
Tiny
and the-
little eagle
the
guy.
olive bread. Yeah.
CC's gonna like pull it out and just be like, well, I'll be damned. I think he might have been the president, guys.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you all.
I mean,
Are you gonna keep it
that's
going?
exactly what I've read in the history books, that they give the president of the United States every inauguration.
Well, isn't that how they choose the president as well? It's like they have them duel and everything. That's what
No,
you
they
taught
just have a
us,
cook-off
no?
to see who makes the best tater tots.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Raul, what is it actually?
It's a long and arduous process that never seemed to end.
Does it involve tater tots and guns at all?
Sometimes. Or deep fry cooking, and occasionally mentioning place names loudly. It mostly depended on people going to places and saying, I sure am in this place, and then everyone goes crazy. they love that. That's where I'm from, they say.
Hey, maybe this might be a hot take, but if that's what the past was, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy where we're at right now. I don't know what to tell you. But look, listen, I don't like having to use something like this, so you guys can feel free to fight over it, but as soon as you find something I can throw with my hands at someone...
I would
Take
love to have it. I would be great at covering you if I had it, just saying. But, I mean...
She kind of like pats head and just like gives the gun.
Thank you.
Perfect. Well, again, let's Flare Master, are we able to start acquiring like some what kind of equipment can we acquire within the camp that we would be allowed to take before we go on this buggy ride to Virginia?
I guess it would be a luck check to see like how stocked up you guys were on this particular day.
Okay. That's luck's my speciality. 13.
That's really, really good. So I'm just gonna roll some dice.
I'm mostly looking for scrap, as a lot of things I can make is mostly scrap related.
Yeah, you happen to have, it's not too much, sorry about that, 9 scraps.
Would I be able to look for... sorry, just quick... I don't remember what they're called, but what kind of materials would you look for to make stims?
That would be chemicals, yeah.
Do we have anything of the sort that I can look for, or is that not something we could find here?
I guess you can give me a second luck check, sure.
Hey,
Apparently you
7.
just ran out probably with your last mission. Someone got
okay.
a bit too hurt. Yeah. You're gonna find some. Don't worry.
We gotta find another one of those. How did you call them, Raoul? Like these like EpiPens. Those were good.
Especially if they're only expired for 15 years instead of 20.
Yeah, they start to have really
That's
cool. They start to do really cool stuff
Mm.
after like 15 years.
All right. Well, I guess with my initial 9 scrap, I'm gonna take. You're gonna have to show me, or at least explain, make sure I understand the crafting system correctly. But because I have appropriate number of scrap, I would like to craft a makeshift pistol out of 4 scrap.
Yep.
So I would just need 4 scrap and just do it.
You just do it.
Perfect. So
Especially
So
it's still daytime, so you probably want to leave in a couple hours when the sun actually sets anyway.
right. So Cal's always got a little side quest whenever he starts on a mission, is that he builds a custom pistol for it, and he's gonna name this first pistol after the man that after the president that passed away, Donkey.
Donkey.
And I'm actually gonna take off my silencer off of my sniper and apply it to my pistol, my makeshift pistol.
That's a good point. I'll actually do the same and apply it to the revolver.
Our Lord and Savior DM Trek, could I request a useless item that does approximately nothing but would make me as a player really happy?
Sure.
What are the chances my girl can have a harmonica?
Sure. Absolutely.
Cause like,
Oh gosh. Here we go.
Perfect. So yeah, you play the harmonica for 2 hours until the sun sets, and then you all hop onto that little buggy. And yeah, the first 9 hours of the drive are pretty uneventful. Thankfully, you're pretty fast, so even if you spot a couple raiders out in the distance, you can pretty easily steer away from them.
Come on, Everest, let me do a drive-by. Just one quick little drive-by.
No, it's my turn to drive, and you're going to just draw attention to us.
I cross my arms.
How are you the oldest one?
Well, whatever goop you've been ingesting over the past several years, Everest, has been, I think, maybe maturing your brain a little quicker than mine.
Honestly, Everest, again, first thing, I really fucking love that this was one of the options in the call to creator. Your blood glows at night. You should probably get that checked out. I think just like the sheer number of weird shit that Everest has ingested over the years, it's clear there's something wrong here.
I'd like to think you have a cut on your face that just has a green glow instead of a subtle green glow instead of a red streak.
I like that.
When the sun begins to set, you're gonna have to cover that up, right?
You know I know how to hide.
It's how I see him amongst all the other targets during our night fights.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
I would say
also
the
why.
average
That's also
person
why
isn't
I'm the
exactly-
one driving. Because if you're driving, I get car sick, then I will puke shiny shit, and then we'll definitely leave traces.
Yo, what?
I don't think most people are aiming for the glowing thing. They probably don't think that's a person, so.
I just want to do a drive-by. I keep reloading. Reloading and
That's
unloading my pistol over
really
and over again.
worrying.
And just as you say that, there's probably like an opportunity that appears. Because you hear in the distance, in the direction you're actually headed, like you can already see Mount Weather out in the distance. It's kind of a small mountain. It's kind of disappointing actually, but like it's still technically a mountain. And in the distance you see some light, probably some gunfire, and you hear this guy yelling for help.
Well, yeah, my vote is for the small drive-by, but I will listen to the rest of the adults here. I turn around to you, Raul.
I just a little, that wouldn't hurt.
Yeah,
Just
little
sort of,
drive by.
Cece's gonna jump off the cart, just jump off the buggy and start heading towards whoever needs help. Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
what, we were gonna drive, Cece.
someone
I'm
needs
gonna-
help. What do you mean we're driving by?
We're driving by too. The help.
I'm
gonna
gonna
check.
drive the buggy to like loop around so that you have a better vantage point to
Okay.
see what's going on.
Oh,
and
so
for us to like get closer so that Cece's not alone out there when it gets to the fight.
Okay, so as we're driving by, I would like to, since I have 5 scrap left in the whatever minutes it is between us getting there to the gunfire, I have 5 scrap left. I would like to use my specialist tinker ability to craft a weapon mod of sawing off my sniper rifle, so that way I can use it one-handed.
okay, sure. That's a funny one.
So now it's just range. My range is half, but I can one-hand it. So now I'm cradling the sniper rifle in one arm and the shotgun seat, sawed off, and then I have the pistol in the other, ready to like open fire when Everest whips it.
Well, Cece is like heading towards whoever is calling for help. Can I take a look around to see if there's any sort of like pipes or like anything that I could makeshift weapon to smack people with?
Sure. So the way improvised weapons, quote unquote, work in this game is we just use whatever weapon feels the closest. So I guess for a big rusty metal pipe, it would be a baseball bat.
Okay, sweet.
Is this so? There was a mountain off in the distance, and then there was somebody calling for help. Are those two separate things?
Those are
Just to
separate things,
clarify.
yeah. You're
It's on the
it's
way,
already
right?
about
Yeah.
half an hour away from the actual mountain.
Yeah.
So you're like in the one of the last few towns. It's not actually Frogtown, but one of the last few towns before the mountain.
All right.
I think I'm gonna get closer if someone wants to take the wheel.
What you do see in the distance right now, it's nighttime, so the only thing you see is what your buggy lights up with its headlights, and then in the distance there's this burning post-apocalyptic vehicle with a dead body in front of it, and you see this wounded soldier-looking guy with actual military armor. He's sitting down, he's holding his shoulder, like the guy, he is in very bad shape. And the only reason you see him is because his vehicle is on fire.
Knowing that Cece is likely gonna go and check it out, would Everest be able to find some place where we can have some vantage point and cover Cece as she goes close to where the stuff is?
In terms of vantage points, there's like this little motel kind of thing, rundown little building, so you could potentially like climb on the roof if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
I will follow. I want an elevation.
Cece, let's go for a walk.
I just want to book it to the guy where the car is on fire. Like she'd be like
Or
bolting it as fast as she can to get them away from the fire car thing. Yeah.
I'd love to keep up.
sure. Okay, so yeah, you guys run as fast as you can. You're going to see eventually how far you can go. Like there's a couple cars in the road, like, probably people who were commuting to work the day the fair happened. As you round up this little corner, there's this huge tanker over here. You see this guy show up.
Ooh.
This little guy. So the guy has a bunch of blisters from probably actually going out into the sun, and he's wearing a microwave for a helmet with some wall paint on it, just so we're clear that this guy is really sane.
I was gonna say he don't look like he's got his sanity score is very high. If this was Call of Cthulhu,
And you see him pointing backwards, probably at some other raiders that you don't see from where you are, and going like, "Meat jackets!"
Now, according to my lore in this world, is meat jacket, is that often a derogatory term for people that we're gonna beat up and take their stuff?
Probably.
Cool. I shoot him.
Cool. I don't think anyone is surprised at this point, so we're just going to go straight into combat.
I am terribly sorry for my first turn. Is going to take me a little bit of time to figure out what I'm doing with this new system.
Shoot him, brother. Shoot him, Everett.
Shut up! I'm trying to be discreet. Oh my god! I'm gonna shoot him with a revolver, but I'm gonna use the silencer. And as soon as I shoot, I'm gonna just like duck back behind the wall where I was.
So on your turn, you have a bunch of action points. That's the little yellow markers on your character sheet. If you want to attack, that's the amount of AP that you spend depends on your weapon. So I think for a pistol, it's going to be 4. Then if you want to hide, that's going to be 5.
Okay. And these action points, they reset on each round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
on the top
if
of your
you-
sheet, you can keep track.
Yep. And if
You
you
have an
have
AP
any
tracker.
unspent action point at the end of your turn, don't worry too much about it. You can just save them for your next turn. Up to 5 of them
Awesome.
you can save.
So I'm gonna shoot a few times. Yes,
Oh, and you got a crit on your first
I
attack.
do have a visit. Cool, awesome, great.
So yeah, you pull out Big Dunk's overly large revolver, and you see this raider who wants to turn you into a meat jacket, and you shoot him, and he loses 3 hit points from your critical hit, which
Wonderful.
is pretty big.
I'm still able to shoot again, so I'm going to do that one more time.
Okay.
Um,
Another crit.
as an.
You're really good at
nice.
tabletop RPG.
I'm lucky today. That's cool. This is I'm looking at the gun, and as a free action, can I just like kiss the gun and just be like, thank you so much, CC. Great weapon. And so that was another 4 action points. And I'm going to use Animal in the Hide.
The guy just
Oh.
falls down after a couple shots. Then
Still
Raoul over here. You have seen the raider show up, start throwing insults, and suddenly collapse. You do
Classic.
know that there's a couple more out there.
I'm gonna go have a look. How much can I move?
You can move 1 meter or 1 space on this map for 1 AP. And if you also have a speed of 3 or more, you can also sprint, which is 5 AP, but you can move up to 10 meters, so double the movement in a straight line.
In a straight line.
Yep.
Can I cross this corner like that?
This thing here is just a curve. It's not a wall or anything. It's
Oh right, okay. I wanna go run down to the slant down here. So 4, that's 8. Yeah, I'm gonna use my full movement. I want to get down here.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust that CC is gonna follow up.
So in the darkness, this guy is going to spend a bunch of action points just to get here where he can see you. He doesn't see Everest anymore because Everest has just hidden, so he's just gonna try to shoot at CC. Yeah, does 2 damage hit you with your armor of, let me check. Yes, your armor of yes. For the raiders, the other ones are just going to move. Then Mr. Sniper all the way on that little red car.
Mm-hmm. I'm technically on the roof of this building, but because of the elevation map, I put it on the car.
Yeah, it's probably better, yeah.
But I guess right now I only see this guy. So I will shoot him with my sniper rifle. Ba-bam! That's a 10 on the die.
That's pretty good. This guy has 5 armor, you dealt 10 damage.
Oh, it just rolls damage. That's right.
Yeah.
You're not even rolling
So
an
you,
attack roll. You just roll flat
so
damage.
since you beat his armor twice, the guy loses 2 hit points.
That's 5 tracker, and then so I would normally I would reload, but I have this feature called Ace in the Sleeve, where when you make the last attack with a weapon before having to reload or chamber it, make a medium DC 10 luck roll. If success, somehow there's just enough ammo left for 1 more attack. I will attack 7. No,
7.
I will push it.
You could push it.
Let's do it. 50-50.
Oh no.
No.
I can choose what happens or I can roll. Which one would you prefer me to do?
Let's roll it. I like rolling.
Okay. 1. So yeah, while reloading, you accidentally jam your finger inside the mechanism, and you lose 1 hit point.
Oh, that's not good with only 3 hit points.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yep. And then that was that, which that doesn't cost any AP to use Ace in the Sleeve, right?
Yeah, it's just part of the attack.
Yeah. In that case, I will reload properly. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl, and I apologize to my sniper rifle and reload normally. And that's 5, I believe.
Yep.
And I think I have 1 AP left. I will end my turn.
Yeah, you can save that for next time. And then finally, CC.
Okay, so each box of movement is 1 AP, correct?
Yep. So you just rush up to this guy.
Yeah. I don't have enough to do anything other than stare intensely at him. So yeah, Cece's just gonna kind of walk up and just like yell over to Raoul, just be like, "Can you try to get that man away from the fire? Damn it!"
Yeah,
Just
working on it.
Stare really angrily
Oh.
at this little weird dude.
With a very high grit, which is your highest attribute, I think, you have access to a second way to spend the last few remaining action points if you want to. You have an action called Brace, which increases your armor by however many action points you want to spend on it.
Ooh.
You can
Yes,
do that if you
please.
want.
Like,
Okay.
yes, please. I'll use the rest of my action points for that this round.
So
Actually,
we'll just put a +2 over here, and then it's back to Everest.
Yeah. I'm wanting to mess with that guy over here who's next to CC. I do have a question. I have a thing called Opportunist that means that if an enemy is within a meter of one of my allies, I have advantage on attacks against them. That would apply here in that case?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna just fucking attack the shit out of that guy.
Sure.
With advantage. And still just
See if you do 3 crits in a row.
maybe not this time.
That was 9,
Okay,
that's
cool.
already pretty good. The guy is
Cool, cool,
hanging
cool.
by a thread right now. 1 more damage and that's
shoot
the
again.
end of it.
Oh!
1 more damage,
no.
that's the end of him.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, she didn't need to get like hit higher than 5 to hit over like his threshold.
Nope. It's the damage threshold that's over the entire turn.
Oh.
So you can do 1 big hit or you can do a bunch of small hits. Same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, then I think that's it for my turn. I think I want to get on top of this car. Actually, I want to get on top of that truck. I think.
Oh, the truck, yeah.
I'm gonna sprint.
Probably, yes.
Sprinting would be 5, right?
5 and
Okay.
then an extra, let's say 7 to climb on the...
Do I have an ability that helps at all with climbing? Because I think I do have that. I have stunt person. No, never mind. That's when you fail a roll to jump or climb, you can re-roll. But that wouldn't require a roll right now, does it?
One thing you can do is, as part of your movement, I can ask you to make a quick little speed check. If you want to do like a stunt or something.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. I think I'm gonna do some parkour.
Then yeah,
heck yeah.
as part of your movement then.
Awesome.
That's a 6,
This-
that's a failure, you can choose to reroll
Oh
it.
no, I will re-roll it.
That's a
that's
14,
better.
that's super easy.
Very
You
nice.
jump on that thing, on that huge truck.
Everest just like does some parkour, just like propels himself like from the
From CC's
and
shoulder
lands on the
to the top of the...
Oh yeah, can I totally do that? Can I just like call CC and be like, CC, bring me up, and then like
yeah, she'll do like the whole like lean down and kind of like.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
Then I don't know if you
Everest
see
is the
him,
cheerleader. I
but
love this.
there's at least one other raider that you
I see.
spot.
I
from
see you. Yeah, I see.
That I can
several.
see.
I see several.
here. Yeah.
Okay. I am not able to do more on this turn, I think.
Boy, I sure hope nobody shoots the giant oil tank under your feet.
Oh.
That would suck. That would be really bad, Miss Val.
That would be
That would be,
really,
but that would be
really bad.
It'd be really funny for a YouTube video, wouldn't it?
Oh god, I hate you.
Anyway.
That would...
Anyway.
Oh god. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I have
Nice
only like 3 action points left, and I don't think that would be enough for me to
Yeah,
even
you can
like
keep them for later, it's fine.
yeah. So I'm gonna stop that here.
Sure. So it's going to be Raoul's turn.
Yeah, I left 1 action point last turn, so I now have 1 extra, right?
Yep.
I would like to dash down here, or sorry,
Cool.
sprint, so that I use 5 action points to do that.
You do that little parkour slide on the hood of the
Over the hood.
car. Yeah.
Yeah. Through the flames, and then I'm gonna go move up here. Can I grab this guy and just pull him away from the fire?
Yeah, sure.
Quick, trigger the cutscene. Get to him.
He absolutely wants to be away from this burning car, so he's not gonna resist.
Come on, you're coming with me. And do I move any slower doing that, or how does that work?
We'll say no, just because he's trying to help you move along.
Okay, So I want to get him. Oh God, there isn't.
It is a gas station, so there's a bunch of explosive stuff here.
Yeah. Oh God, I feel terrible.
This is a barricade. I mean, it's I know it's not not as far away as you want to be, but
Yeah, but that's probably for the best because if I pull him this direction,
you're heading towards
to the raiders.
You're heading towards.
You're heading closer to the raiders, but also Cece's booking it down parallel to you guys.
Yeah.
So there's also probably could intercept that.
I think the goal needs to be. Go ahead, Dottie.
So I'm going to grab this guy, I'm going to move him behind that barricade that Vision pointed out, and I'm just going to put him down and go, "Hi, my name is Raoul. Are you doing okay?"
Hi. Oh, thank you. I thought that was it for me. All my friends are dead.
Now, we'll deal with the microwave heads. We got a good team going, so just, sit back, have a juice box or something. Hang on, let me see what I got. I'm going to see... I think I have, scrap or something, like meat scrap that I started with. Can I, give him some food?
Sure, you'll take it.
Yeah, here you go. This is all I got. Just take a deep breath.
Thank you.
And
if you give me 10 minutes, maybe that's gonna help.
That was an extra 5. That's my turn.
Okay.
Is the goal here? Should we just try to escort this guy out of here and jump on the buggy and drive off, or do we want to kill everybody?
Kill everybody.
Huh?
Okay. Well, everybody is going to try to kill you back then.
Alrighty.
This raider is going to hop on and put his back to the car, take cover behind the car. He still doesn't see Everest. Everest is just you went full ninja and jumped on the truck
nice.
without anybody seeing. So this guy's gonna shoot at Cece again.
Hell yeah.
I'm not trying to target you specifically. You're just the closest one.
Let's go.
You're doing your job.
Absolutely.
Do your job, CC.
This is what she was built for, man.
Yeah. Because he didn't move as much, this guy is gonna have 2 attacks. For a total of 4 damage. Which should be pretty fine.
It hits her arm, grazes. She's bleeding out, and she waves her hand with the missing pinky finger. Gotta try harder than that.
Yeah, absolutely. The other raiders, they're probably just staying behind cover. The thing is, they can't really see any of you from here. And then Mr. Sniper all the way over here.
Okay, so I got a question just from what do I know about this? If I was to jump in the buggy and drive it,
you could reposition it.
Could I theoretically? I would like to try to get it around here, so then Raoul doesn't have to make nearly as much of a trek to get our Merc friend back.
Yeah, absolutely. You would need just to get to the buggy and then spend 3 AP to pilot it.
Yeah, I go here 3 meters, so that's 3 action points.
And another 3 to pilot it.
1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 to pilot it. So how far can I drive now?
We'll say you can move 20 meters in total.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say 6, and then I was kind of pulled. I'm gonna try to go over here. I think I see my brother. I see my brother standing on a stinking, oil tanker. I'm like, once again. So I still have 5 action points left. I think I'll get out and just climb on top of it. I guess I'll climb on top of here. I'll climb on top of here so I actually have vision in the map. I know this oil tanker's blocking me.
Probably,
so that was 4 meters. I think I have 1 action point left. Then I end my turn.
It is going to be Cece's turn, and you see this raider just a couple meters away from you, hidden behind the car, like it's gonna save him. You can see the corner of a microwave oven.
Can I hit him here, or do I have to move one further?
Okay. Yeah, he's fine from here.
Yeah. Wow.
He's gonna lose 2 hit points from this.
So that would, if I were to just end my turn there, that would leave me with 3 bonus, right?
3 bonus for the next turn, yeah.
Sweet, I'm just gonna do that then.
Alright. Everest on the top of this little truck. What do you want to do?
Hey, Everest! You're doing that thing that annoys me again, where you stand in front of big explosive things while I'm trying to shoot.
Oh shit. Right. I'm not gonna yell back at my brother because I'm technically trying to hide. But I will take that in mind and move very soon. Can I shoot this guy from where I am, or is he kind of like getting some cover from that car he's behind?
He's got a little bit of cover, but like you can probably get past that. There's just a couple extra points of armor, basically. First hit is not quite going to be enough to knock him off balance. But you see him look up from the car like, where is this coming from? That gives you kind of an opportunity right there.
Shoot him again.
I will
Shoot him
try
again.
that, yeah.
That's a 5 for a total of 9. This time he's going to actually lose on the hit point.
And I am, and I will have to reload before I'm able to shoot anymore. So I think Everest is going to climb down from that place.
That big exploding thing? You
That
sure?
big exploding thing.
Just want to make sure.
Realizing that my brother's got a point. So I'm gonna climb down from there. I'm wanting to see if I could sprint, like, and get behind that car.
Oh god, she's going deep. He's going deeper.
I think I could sprint.
So one thing
and get
is
behind that car. Can I do that?
the way stealth works is that you haven't rolled anything to see how well you were hidden just yet. But the moment you enter someone's line of sight, that's when you roll.
Gotcha.
So if you go there, you would go into someone's line of sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get down there and then sprint till behind that car.
Yeah. Give me a speed check.
Speed check.
That's a 7, which is not enough.
Okay.
So just as you sprint past here, trying to be sneaky, trying to be sleek, you hear this guy point at you and go, "I saw a meat jacket! He's trying to run!"
Oh. Okay. Then I think that is all that I can do for my turn.
Alright. Raoul, you've just pulled this mercenary guy.
I look him deep in the eyes and I say, "I'll be right back," and then I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna take another sprint action. I'm gonna run out here. Can I see Cece or just Everest? Could I see them both?
Cece, are you tall? Probably taller than this little yellow car, yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
she probably stands around like 5'11", 6 foot. She's tall girl.
Then yeah, sure, you can see her.
Alright. So I want to shout out, "You're capable, you're strong, I believe in you!" And I want to give both of them the assist action.
Hell yeah.
I can do that twice per turn because I'm a born leader.
You should have been president. Your tater tots are even better.
I have to make a medium presence roll, and if I succeed, the ally has advantage on the first attack. So I wanna make 2 of those because I'm doing 2 assist actions. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, let's start by doing Everest, since she's closer. Can I push my luck on that?
It would say so if you could.
Oh, okay. But she still gets the assist, right?
You still get the bonus action points, however much you want to give her.
Let's do 5.
Let's do 5.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna try a presence check for Cece. A 9 is not enough, but I'm gonna give her my remaining 5. I've got 1 left. That's fine. You got this! And then I'm gonna use my 1 last movement to slowly make my way back.
Alright. It's gonna be the Raider's turn. So one of them is just next to Cece, so he's just going to pull out a knife and try to attack you. The rolls are not too bad, it's fine. So you take a total of 14, which means with your armor of 10, that's going to cost you 1 hit point. The other one heard that there was someone on the tanker, so he's gonna shoot the tanker. It's not going to
do it, we
blow
drove
just
away.
yet, but it's good. In maybe 1 or 2 turns, it might blow up. And that's gonna be it for the Raiders. Cal.
Yeah, so I'm going to run. I think. I know I see the fire brewing, but I see my brother in trouble. As much as I hate that little shit, I have to protect him. The only one that could beat him up is me. And I run over behind this barricade. I have to pull out my little tiny 1d2 pistol. That probably won't do anything, but I have Lucky Shot. Use action. 2 explodes. Oh my gosh!
Oh god!
Holy shit!
That is a quintuple crit!
Oh my god!
I don't always roll heads 4 times or 5 times in a row. But when I do, it's when I'm saving my little brother. Pow! And I roll. I guess I'll do a lucky shot here. So I guess I'll roll my luck.
Oh yeah,
that
you
explodes.
super succeed. Yeah, so this guy is going to have a bad time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that ends my turn.
It is really not this guy's day. Until the end of its next turn, he has disadvantage on all attacks and all rolls.
Oh wow.
You got this, little bro. Finish him off.
It's gonna be
God.
Cece's turn.
I'm a whack this broski in front of me with the baseball bat again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
6, that's going to be enough for 1 hit point. We still got 1 left.
Again.
The old one too. And just like that.
Mind you, you have extra 5 from me as well, extra points.
Yeah. So he's down.
Yeah. You just knocked him out with 2 huge swings of this big rusty metal pipe.
I'm trying to get as close as I can to Everest. And that's my turn.
Everest, you're now in melee with a big scary man with a very silly hat.
Okay. I'm gonna use the bonus points that I have to reload my gun. And I think Everest is just kind of like freaking out in front of this dude right now. I will just use like, let's say like just like three action points to get over here, and I'll just like shoot from here. Boom. Ooh.
Ooh, another crit again.
Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, this guy definitely gets down.
Awesome.
He was already hurt, so yeah, you finished this guy off.
Amazing. I'm gonna start heading in that direction to get in the building where the guy was. I'm gonna hide behind that car over here. I think it would have enough movement to do that. So I'm going to move, like right there.
It's going to be Rowstone, but you do hear something. You hear this last remaining raider. He's like, wait, I don't want to be turned into a meat jacket. He's just gonna turn around, completely ignore the rest of you, and start running. So you can decide to do something about that if you want, but this guy is clearly not going to stick around.
Alright, I'm gonna go sprint over here to grab Mark and go, ah, you're coming with me. And then I'm gonna sprint back, because I think I can sprint twice, right? There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Take him with me. That's 10, I can move another 3, so I can get him all the way out here with me.
As you get away from the flames, you see that the flames are starting to spread to the rest of the...
Oh, shoot!
Yeah.
Okay, so is there just like a lick of flame I can hop over, or is it like I'm gonna have to burst through a wall of fire if I want to move in this direction?
You could probably leap over it, yeah. But I would advise not staying around too long.
All right, I will use my movement. I'm assuming it's my turn now.
Yep.
I will use my movement to
Yeah,
go.
Oh yeah, it was the raider's turn at some point. The guy is just bolting. He's just...
Yeah. I will move 5 here. I'm not going to sprint, even though it's a straight line, but I'm going to leap over the whatever fire starts like lapping up. If that's a skill check or not, you let me know.
It could be a speed check just to see how cool you look.
How cool I look. All right, speed. 5
You
is 6.
don't look very cool.
Then I trip over it. I roll. I try to tuck into a roll, and then as I crawl back up, I see this body in front of me, and I see this big old plasma rifle-looking thing, and I loot the corpse like a little rat I am.
You find on this guy a machine gun, a frag grenade,
Okay.
and 12. Let's say chemicals. You were looking for chemicals earlier.
All right. Sweet. And I Okay, I was like, okay, guys, I think we've got everything we need here. And as I'm holding a gun and a grenade, and I start, and I guess I will, seeing that the oil tanker may blow, and I guess I will still make as much more distance as I can, and I will move 3. So I will move to that square, and that ends my turn.
All right. We can do one last turn, but like I think at this point we're out of combat, so we kind of don't need to track initiative anymore.
Sweet. As they're kind of going, Cece's gonna just kind of give them a nod, but she's booking it backwards, to see if she can rush for the car before the explosion.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I start sauntering over to Mark and Raul, and I'm like, so what's your story there, cowboy?
He goes, hey, I'm... and when he starts speaking, there's a huge explosion behind you. I was saying, hi.
I feel like I need to slightly side emphasis. I have no idea if Cece could properly drive this thing. I imagine she was like, "It's okay, I got this," and you guys just hear crashing in the distance.
Yeah.
We call those battle scars. But yeah, the mercenary guy goes, "Oh man, thank you guys for saving me. Like, I thought I was done. Name is Marc."
Yeah, that's crazy, Mark. What can you offer us for being so kind as to saving your life?
I mean, I'm just gonna say this. I'm very wounded, and you have a lot of weapons. So, like, I'm not gonna resist. You want to take, like, I have a machine gun if you want.
I mean, I've got your buddies right here. I think I'm okay. It's up to you, Raul, if you want a second machine gun.
I think, we're just gonna make a friend here. We're gonna have Mark with us. He's gonna help us talk to the people who would be behind the president stuff. I think it's gonna be great.
The president stuff?
Yeah, not tribe, but what environment / like what safety house are you from? Shelter.
Oh yeah. I'm part of a group of mercenaries. We work with the Union.
The Union.
He points at like a symbol on his left shoulder that says Mount Weather Communication Center or something like that.
So, what do you know about old Mount Weather, the old military base there?
Yeah, Mount Weather, that's where I work, yeah.
Oh, perfect. We were actually just heading right there.
You were heading right there? Are you invited?
Everest pops from out of nowhere going like, to save the president!
We're sort of inviting ourselves a little bit, but, it'd be great if you could invite us also. That would be fantastic.
Oh, you're not invited? Okay. This is the thing, right? There's this Union kid. He's having a party right now. You really don't want to mess with this guy. He's temperamental.
Well, see, there's an issue here, Mark, and I explained like the protocol and the thing in this guy's chest at our camp. Kind of explain what and see if there's anything that like rings a bell for him with like this dead man switch.
I thought he died when he got shot. So we're not technically saving the president. We're saving whatever the blow.
We're saving his legacy.
Yeah, we're saving his legacy.
Also, reminder, like you said, that I heard from afar just a couple minutes ago, you are heavily wounded and we are heavily armed.
Then I'm sure we can figure something out.
Would you say that if you went missing, would they notice you gone?
I mean...
Like, how replaceable are you? I mean, we know
I
that
would like to think that maybe at least my boss will figure it out, but like, yeah, the Union, they're not gonna give a shit.
We're not threatening you, is what we're saying. This is not
I was about to threaten him, but that's okay. I mean, if he was irreplaceable, I was about to just take him as the threat, But
Yeah,
if he's replaceable, then that's not really...
Listen, Mark, I don't care whose birthday party it is over on Mount Weather. We need to get in there, and we need to know if there's any sort of like traps or like what's the security, what's the, if there's any kind of secret entrance, perhaps.
I mean, yeah.
Is there anything where you can help us out, and then maybe, we could at least like,
It's my group
Let
who
you
runs the
continue on.
security,
I
so
thought
like maybe like I could introduce you to my boss if you want a job or
Hey.
something.
That'd be great. Yeah, let's go interview for a job. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna go the whole like sneaky route and like maybe stormtrooper this guy, with his suit.
I can
but
tell him
think,
that like you saved me and then you didn't threaten me a single time. That's gonna go over so well.
That's excellent. How about
That's
you do
awesome.
that and the brothers go off, figuring out a different plan, huh?
I thought this was a good guy. Mount Weather's bad guys.
not necessarily.
I think-
we don't
I
know.
think-
Why are we
I think
getting
the-
sneaky if they're the guys? I just want to knock on their front door. Like, why don't we have some normal hospitality and just ask to be let in?
And also, maybe this protocol is gonna blow up Mount Weather. Like maybe the protocol's gonna mess this place up, and we're saving them.
I'm sure they want to say hi to you, Mark. I'm sure if we bring you along, they'll invite us inside.
Yeah, I mean I know the secret light signal, so they don't shoot you on sight. That's
Yeah,
helpful.
that's great.
That would be good. Yeah.
What is Mount Weather now purposed for exactly? You said just they're just the head of the unions all there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know what it used to be. We just use this place because it's kind of really easy to defend.
It was the president's house.
No, that was a kid.
Yeah,
okay.
like we said, we agreed that it was the kitchen.
True.
Well, let's just get in the car and we'll make up a game plan as we get to the head towards the entrance, and then maybe Mark here can kind of give us some assistance whether if we want to like just kind of see if we want to join the union or but we want to find out about this dead man protocol, Mark. We don't feel like it's good if we don't get there within the next, I don't know, 12 hours or less.
Is there a chance to quickly take a look at what's in this place? Just like I think Everest just wants to like run in on his way to the.
You could do a little sift of the local area. That would take you time, is the thing.
Okay.
How much time are you willing to spend in this little area here?
How threatening is the explosion?
It already blew. It already
Okay, it already
blew.
blew.
How long do we have till daytime?
Yeah, that's the
Let me
question.
just check my timeline real quick. Yeah, you have 3 hours until daytime.
I think
Yeah.
I'm willing to dedicate like 10 minutes to this, like to looking for stuff.
I'll approach to the door where he's rummaging around, and I hold up like, hey, Everest, I found drugs if that's what you're looking for.
You found drugs?
I shake my 12 chems at her.
Oh wow. I can. Everest is at an impasse because he's also just realized that he almost died if it weren't for his brother like shooting the guy. But
hold
also,
out a handful of drugs to you.
but also doesn't want to like say thank you. Like he's not used to saying thank you to a sibling. He's gonna take the stuff.
As
like,
you take it, I grab your hand and I go, "Are you okay, bro?" That was a close one out there.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
You
I'm fine.
blew that microwave's head guy clean off, and it was awesome.
Did. And like I thought I was gonna fucking die, but then you were back there and you were fucking dude in front of me was like, I could smell his blood right here. Look at that. You
Yeah,
did that.
that is gonna
cool.
take several washes to come out, and that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I know. That's amazing. That
Anyway, and I hand you the drugs, and I slug you in the arm.
As you guys are starting to have this awkward arm slugging moment, Cece's just gonna come in and grab both of you into a group hug slowly. And be like,
that's
it's
so
okay.
gross.
You can be friendly to your family. I know it's a hard concept, but it's okay. It's okay.
You'll stink.
Thanks, Cece.
Mark leans to Raul and goes, "They do this often?"
We're trying to build up a sort of communal respect kind of thing where we all tell each other we love each other every now and again. You know, it's important to share and the people you value and that kind of thing.
When's the last time you got told someone loved you, Mark?
15
If you can't
years
tell, you know
ago?
what? I love you, Mark. I don't gotta know you to love my neighbor.
Well, shit. Thank you. That feels good, actually.
Cece goes and gives him a hug now.
Oh God.
He's like here with a little smile.
It's
There you go,
community.
Mark.
The more community you have, the less likely you are to die, if not just out of pure spite.
All right. So Val, you can add 12 chems. I'm taking away 12 chems.
Yep. And
How do you do
yeah,
it in the
looking
president?
through the pharmacy for 10 minutes, you find one expired stim. So it's a stim. It works as usual, but when you use it, you gotta roll luck. And something
Okay.
happens if you fail.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. Let's mount up, gang. Let's
Yep.
head off and save the president's dead man.
I'm gonna make the 2 stims with the chemicals that we got
Sure.
while we're driving. I'm gonna give
To
one
be
of
clear,
them.
the chemicals are like stuff that you use to wash cars, and you're like, yeah, I can make medicine out of that. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I think anything that Everest crafts, you have to take it with a lot of trust.
Mm.
Sorry, are you
Considering
getting
this
high
is-
on Viper fluid? What's going on?
Yes.
No, it's okay. Okay, listen, I know it sounds crazy,
Uh-huh.
but if you get the right balance of Tide Pods and cleaner fluid, like, it makes you feel like kind of better.
I'm gonna
know,
need like a huge
I-
disclaimer on screen whenever I edit this video.
Can I say, Everest? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you kids, you're. I'm a lot older than all you, but you remind me a lot of my youth.
Really? But that doesn't make me feel super happy about my future.
Yeah. Well,
You were eating Tide Pods back then too?
no, well, you know, some of my friends, they found, you know, it's the color, and so it was a whole thing.
People did that before the flare, and we feel bad about that civilization ending.
That's what I'm saying. My
Yeah.
parents always said the flare was the best thing that ever happened to this country.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you don't have
I'm
the.
sorry.
You
I feel like we interrupted you. We're going to say something very wise about the world and like something that we should, like remember and listen to. And
No, it's that everything changes, but at the same time, it's all the same. People are the same. People are always the same. We're all eating the Tide Pods.
That's right.
Isn't Tide Pods, truly.
I probably need to take one. I have so I've lost a bit of health in my own HP, which wouldn't matter if it was
Yeah.
not a third of my health in this case.
Everest
I've
is
lost-
gonna give one to CC and is going to like give one to Cal while like trying to make this as casual as possible and just like muttering like the most like low volume like thank you like
Mm.
just and just like press it to him.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Never mind. Like
Whatever.
whatever.
Right.
Just to
Okay,
be
you don't
Yeah.
have to like keep talking about it. It's fine. Like it. Whatever.
as a heads
Yeah.
up,
Yeah,
when
whatever.
you use a stim, you regain hit points, but you take 1 wound, which reduces your max hit points by 1.
Oh well, then what's the point? I've got 3 HP and I only have
Yep.
2 HP left. I'll hold on to it then.
Could be useful later.
Cece's also gonna hold on to hers.
I will add a stem.
All right. So yeah, you go back on the buggy, drive up the mountain with Mark. Probably not in the trunk.
No. No.
Oh,
Yeah, Mark can sit next to me. I'll do the full like arm over shoulder. We're buddies. We're chill.
he's strapped to the roof of the car.
What? No.
No,
No.
No, he's not. He's not.
Mark's our friend. He needs love.
Yeah, he is our friend.
Did you see the way his face lit up when I said I love
When you
him?
told him you loved him, yeah, that was kind of cool.
He's friend now. It's fine.
Yeah.
If not friend, why friend shape? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. You agree, Mark, right?
Yes. He's kind of like crying. I've never had more than one friend who didn't die after 12 minutes.
That's deeply sad, Mark.
Yeah.
You know we've got a therapist in this group.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, that we can see that.
And Mark, tell me, how does that make you feel?
I don't know. I don't have the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need words, Mark. Sometimes you just gotta feel.
Just
And right now, I feel like, are we there yet?
I'll just show
hungry.
you the map, but then we're
Can we
probably
stop
gonna
to
take like
pee?
a 10-minute break, yeah.
prep time.
But yeah, you drive up to the top of this mountain, and you see what probably used to be a military encampment, but right now it looks like a rave party.
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to explore that after a little break. While we're on break, this video is sponsored by Malve Studios, a brand new collective of professional game masters. If you want to see what it looks like when someone who, unlike me, actually knows what they're doing, describes a scene or runs a cool boss fight, they've got you covered. You just fill in a form to describe your playstyle preferences and which game you want to play, and they will vet the perfect GM for you. It could be casual, it could be a super serious game, it could be a one-shot, it could be a full campaign. You get to decide what the ideal game looks like for you, and Malve Studios find a way to make it happen. So if you'd like to check it out, go find the link in the video description. Okay, back to Flareful.
A few minutes later.
So you just came up to this little mountaintop to see a site which is probably very weird to you who have been used to live in the wasteland for the past 20 years. You see a bunch of sports cars parked inside of this military base, which is like completely stupid because why would you use sports cars when the roads haven't been maintained in 20 years, right? Given the choice between a buggy and one of those luxury cars, you would pick the buggy.
Objectively, I would take a muscle car. So like, people like me do exist. It happens. We're stupid. We're out there.
Well, it's their party. Yeah, you see this.
I like their vibe.
You see a huge set with like a DJ table, some lights, some lasers, a bar. Like this place is not sneaky. You have Mark right now, so you're headed towards the entrance that he's pointing you at. But if you didn't have Mark, you could basically scout this entire camp from a mile away, just because of how bright and shiny everything is. There's a number of barracks which like made of sheet metal, and that's kind of the only indication that you have that this used to be definitely some kind of a military base at some point. But then next to the barracks you see this luxury swimming pool, just with statues that spit water and stuff.
What?
So it's a very weird sight. But yeah, Mark is guiding you towards this campfire over here. He's saying that's basically where his people are staying. He's like, they're not allowed to actually sleep inside of the encampment.
What? That's so
that's-
rude.
I mean,
Why?
that's just how the union works, you know? We work for them, they pay good.
Wait, you can't get into the party right now, Mark?
I mean, if we have a message or something, maybe?
Oh, I see. So you need a problem to happen inside.
Yeah.
Do we need to
I don't
cause
like
a
how you
problem?
said it though.
Why don't we just pull the buggy over here? Let's go hang out. Let's go see your other. Well, I guess they're not your friends, Mark, right? Because we're your only friends.
Yeah.
Um,
They're my colleagues.
Let's go meet your your coworkers here.
Can we see over the fence the type of people who are in there? To
Oh
get
yeah.
like
mhm.
a read on the vibes in there and the type of people who are partying.
They are
Like
wearing
the-
some designer clothes that are widely impractical. They are like party people. The oldest of them is probably like 25. There's a bunch of like teenagers and stuff.
Does it seem like, hypothetically, in a strictly hypothetical situation, that if one could make themselves look just as impractical, that they would let in the ladies,
Maybe,
namely
yeah.
me.
The lady,
Sure.
the muscle mom.
The
I feel like
vibe you get
we
is
could
that
pull off muscle mommy. We could do it. We just
you could potentially, like, if you disguise yourself, it's going to be harder to disguise the buggy into a sport car though. Like, convincing
Yeah,
them
but
like this.
they always give me cover, so I'm thinking if I could just maneuver my way in, you know what I mean?
I could try and sneak in and find another entrance.
Yeah.
But
How about the pair of you go sneaking in, and we'll see if we can't go in some other way.
Okay.
Meet on the dance floor?
Meet on the dance floor. Sounds good. First one there has to buy drinks. Last one there has to buy drinks. Last one there has to buy drinks. And I then grab my brother by the arm and push him over, and we go start looking for sneakies.
I'm not buying anyone drinks.
You come with me, or you going alone?
I don't even know. Whatever.
You wasted time. We gotta buy drinks if you. Come
I'm
on.
not buying no one drink. That's your problem at this point. We're a team, and it's your wallet. I don't. Sure. I mean, we'll go. I don't know. What do you want
Mark,
from
we're
me?
going. Come on.
She's just following behind.
That's a yes. Let's go.
Sure. So yeah, you step out of the vehicle, you see Mark do some signs with his not friends. They go like, "You got wounded again, you little sh-."
Oof.
You do hear some weird groaning sounds, like some pain groans from one of the tents. But outside of that, the mercs are just like helmet off. Their weapons are probably like on the ground somewhere. They're not really paying attention. They're just having a nice little night around the campfire with some not friends.
On the way leaving past here to see if we can like kind of vibe check the gate. Cece's gonna give Mark like the half pat on the back, probably a little too hard. Just be like,
I just
"We
lost
got
my
you
hit
here
point
in
that I
one
just
piece.
regained.
We got you here in one piece, so if things go to shit, we expect you to keep our backs this time." That's how that works.
To the best of
That's
my
how
abilities,
friends
I'm
work.
still very, very hurt.
Well, then you better hope that nothing goes to shit.
Well, yep, I'll hope then.
I don't know how you're doing yet as far as like a turn order, but or just if between the two of us, the two now separate parties. But I think what I will do is I will try to guide Everest. Me and him will like duck into the tent that has we hear the moaning in.
yeah, also Everest is going to like look at you. By the way, you remember when at some point we had like our own bedrooms and you kept yelling at me of like, how do I keep getting into your room even though you lock it? I cannot pick that.
Oh, gotcha.
So- Maybe if we find
The only bummer is when I was looking at the party as we were driving in, I only see two major entrances, and they look like they're gates, and everything else is fenced off. They've got guns.
That's true. We could also
But-
just climb over the fence, because like I mean there are some spots where it's just walls, right? We could just climb over that fence.
I know, but there's a lot of barbed wire there, unless we have something to cut it. That's why I think we need to look for some tools. Maybe there's some tools in these tents we could use.
Yeah.
We
Let's
duck
do
into
that.
I duck into the tent.
From the one with the groans?
Yeah, I'll go in the one with the groans
Okay.
first, like with.
Then
Wide
inside you
tent.
see this medical bed with a very wounded mercenary on it. There's this guy who's
Oh.
not really paying attention to you, who's trying to
Sorry,
bend the
dude.
wounds.
Okay.
He sees some movement. He goes like, "Yeah, give me some bandages."
I toss the stem at him, towards him, like on the bed. Like, just toss it
He
on,
goes,
and I.
"Thank you." That's not a
And then I
bandage.
go. And then I go and saunter towards whatever looks like a locker or something where I'm looking for Merc outfits.
Oh yeah, there's probably some medium armors in there, which would be what they use.
hmm
Ooh,
So we could stormtrooper this up and maybe just saunter right in.
yeah.
So I think we'll just like grab. I would just try to grab a suit and then just change really quick.
Is there a second one perhaps that I could grab?
Yeah, that's probably like honestly enough for all of you.
Okay.
Nice.
I
Nice.
will swap
Some
out
of them
my.
are riddled with bullet holes, but it's a feature. It's not a bug.
I will swap out my camo suit then with
Medium
with
armor,
my-
yeah.
with the medium armor. And then I'm just gonna make a quick cautionary glance looking for any type of ordnance like grenades, flashbangs, anything that could be easily thrown.
Are you telling me that you want to make a luck check? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
I do want to make a luck check to find some more goodies in here really quickly.
That would be
we're
a failure.
Ooh, don't push it.
Do you want to push it?
My 50-50s have been very poor lately, and we're gonna walk away. I have a frag grenade. I'm not gonna. I've got enough toys to play. All right, and we're gonna just saunter out, and then I'm gonna nod to Raul and Cece as I think we should try the front door first, Everest.
Yeah.
We're just gonna saunter to the front door.
How honest do we want to be? Because I mean, we kind of do have a reason to be here. Because hey, there's a protocol that's gonna start, and like we just need to make sure that this place isn't gonna blow up because of this guy. I mean, it kind of sounds like telling the truth could be an option here.
He's gonna like whistle loudly to try to grab your guys' attention before you get to the door.
Raul and I are like speed walk checking each other as we're like trying to get to the front door. Like, no, I'm going for it. No, I'm talking to him first.
If we're just gonna go through the front door at the same time, there is no rush to the dance floor. Why don't we have at least a plan?
Because someone is gonna buy someone else's drinks, and it's not gonna be us. I mean, it's not gonna be us to buy the drinks. We will be the ones to be bought the drinks for. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So dying for alcohol, got it. Good old fashioned stupidity. Sure.
I think we're fine.
I think I would like to think that we like Raul and I both get to the front window at the same time and try to speak over each other. Excuse me.
So here's what we want to do. We want to have a real quick
just
conversation.
Let me in right here.
We're like to go to the dance floor. There's this thing called the Dead Man Protocol.
Meanwhile, behind them, Cece and Everest are just kind of like sweating at each other, like.
Hello, fellow union worker. Can you let me, the union worker, in and not this guy though right now? Actually, can you let him in a little bit later here? No.
Everest is swiping at Cece. Cece's got the palm on head, just
I think you swapped
away.
Markins. You can bring Mark if you want. But yeah,
come on.
the guy at the entrance basically goes like, I don't know you. Are you new guys?
Yeah, I just started the shift.
Well, okay, good luck. Yeah, word of advice if you're new. Don't f***ing piss off Alexei, alright? Just try not even to look at him.
Got it.
It's his birthday, don't ruin it. You ruined the party, it's on you. We're not gonna save you, okay?
Hey, fine by me,
We're
buddy.
not gonna ruin the party.
So you
Pushes the button, and then the barriers just lift.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
I
Speed
guess-
walk, and I
yeah.
start speed walking towards the dance floor.
Speed walk.
Yeah.
And yeah, now that you're inside, you do have a better vantage point on this thing over here, which is like a concrete bunker entrance kind of thing with a blast door, super heavy metal reinforced blast door.
Is Mark coming with us?
Sure, yeah, you can bring him with you.
Yeah.
Nice.
As soon as they're like out of earshot of the gate, Cece's gonna be like, whose birthday girl are we not supposed to be looking at?
Alexis, or something like that.
Mark points in the direction of the dance floor. He points at this guy with the fancy clothes and the fancy
Alexi.
jewelry. And he goes, yeah, that's birthday boy.
Who is
Cece's
this
gonna like
Alexi
smack
guy?
his hand down and be like, they said don't look.
Oh,
You
yeah,
shouldn't be
sorry.
pointing if you're not even supposed to look.
Shit, I had
Who
a
is
friend
this
get
fellow?
shot because he did this like 2 days ago and I already forgot, sorry.
Everest
this
is
a-
already just like is taking advantage of them talking to just like sneak into the conversation and just go like touch the dance floor just so he can say he's there. Just heading for the bar and just like we'll wave at the group from there.
Sure.
Now remember,
what
Raul.
does the heavy armor look like, by the way? Like, how does this exactly work? Like, is it like a heavy padded jacket or something? Could she like take the jacket off and have it tied around her waist to try and blend in? Instead of just looking like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
I would say like even with it wrapped around your waist, like it wouldn't give, okay, this person is clearly going to attack us, but it would also not give this person is here to party. Like these guys, they have like designer suit. They're actually tailored somehow.
Yeah, but if it looks just intentional enough that she could lie out her ass, it's a new designer for
You could try
For-
that.
for
I think that would be a presence check.
Homeless Vogue. Like,
Homeless Vogue.
Oh yeah, homeless Vogue. It's the new thing. It's the new chick.
We call that
Yeah.
Avant Apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know what though? I know that 8 doesn't make it, but I'm not mad about it. I expected it to be like a 3.
Yeah, with an 8, maybe if one of them is like drunk enough, you could maybe lie to them, but most of them, like, they see you and the first reflex is like, hey you, go fetch me a drink.
Wow.
Damn. She's gonna disappear as if she's getting somebody a drink and just go someplace else. Just like.
Are you okay?
Well.
You look like you're about to You look like you're about to cry or punch me in the face.
Raul, do you want to buy us drinks?
Oh, sure.
Also, you should buy Cece a drink as well.
I'm
Well-
not sad. I'm just poor.
She looks pissed and poor.
Yeah.
Money's chips, right?
Yeah.
You see Raul sort of pat himself down and go, hey, and I'm short. Can you spot me enough for a drink?
All I have are 50 caliber rounds.
Oh. I got 10 bits of biomass. Do you think that buys anything here? Do you
Cece's gonna
accept
go up
payment
to
in
the
canned
bar and see how much drinks are each.
What if it's maybe it's one of them gigs where you just gotta get like a wristband? So if we could just get a wristband, we'd be good for like, so many drinks.
How much are drinks?
There's no price, like there's no menu
It's open
on
bar.
the bar. Yeah, but when you approach the bar, the barman just looks up to you and go like, "You guys have a message or something?"
We're picking up drinks for some of the patrons on the floor.
Okay, yeah, sure. What do you want? We got champagne, Dom Perignon. We got other stuff that I don't remember the name of.
You see that big old bottle of Russian vodka?
Big old bottle of Russian
Yeah,
vodka.
can I just get Can I get one of the whole thing for my squad back outside?
Oh no. We don't do no. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm delivering to somebody
Those
who
are
out
for
on
the
the dance
attendees.
floor asked me to bring some bourbon for them. I don't know how much
Yeah,
they wanted, they
bourbon.
just
We
want
got
me to
that.
fetch a
As
bourbon.
long as it's for the attendees.
Yeah, absolutely.
He whips out a bottle, just hands it to you.
I think the attendees also needed that big old bottle of Russian vodka. CC.
Yeah.
Weird, I didn't hear them say anything about that. She's gonna like grab,
You know what? Oh, look at Everest. I deserved that.
she's gonna like just grab the bottle and start heading towards the dance floor, but just walk all the way to the other side. Like everyone to the far side.
Well, the patron who asked me to get them a drink told me to get the drink that was the most toxic that you have.
Yeah, I know the guy. He's a bit of an asshole. Be careful
Yeah.
around him, yeah? He hands you
I
like
know, yeah.
this weird Caribbean rum with like the little bubbles at the bottom.
That doesn't qualify as chemical components, does it?
If you try hard enough, sure. We can call
I
that
love
5 chemical components.
Awesome.
Nice. So, Everest, do you want to maybe like snoop around some of these barracks? I think with our disguises, maybe we can get this guy over here on the left out of here, and then you can use your little lock picking tricks you told me about that you used
Yeah.
to break into my room.
Where do you want to start from?
We can start with maybe this building at first, and then work our way
All right.
down. Well, we'll let these two, schmooze around in the party. We're looking for we're gonna look for our escape, or we're gonna at least look for see if we can figure out anything of what this dead man switch protocol actually is.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna saunter over to this guy.
He waves at you.
I
You
did.
like, oh yeah, new guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're here to take your position. Your shift's over.
Really? I've only been here
Yeah,
for an
so-
hour. I mean, I'm not gonna argue. See ya.
Yeah, bye. All right, I'll watch. I'll keep an eye out, Everest. You pick
These
a
guys
door.
are the definition of not getting paid enough with this.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
perfect.
Yeah.
First,
It's,
classic. Try the door first and make sure it's
Yeah.
locked.
I'm just like
Yeah, it's
getting
unlocked.
myself in front of the door and awesome. Going in.
These are just boring bunkers.
Yeah, those are like there's a sign on top of the door that says guest room 1 and guest room 2.
Ah,
Okay, I think we've not come to the right place.
You see
We just-
a couple mercenaries who are trying to enjoy having an actual bed for a change. They see you open the door, they go like, shh, don't tell on us.
Sorry,
Hmm.
sorry.
I'll remember this, and I close the door.
Well, do you want to try the other side then?
Sure. Let's start sauntering over. But let's avoid the dance floor.
Let's avoid it.
All right,
I'd
we'll
like
start
to-
sauntering over while they do stuff.
I wanna go have a look at this big building. I don't
Which
care
one?
about any of these small, this really big building.
Ah, yeah. This one looks
Also
like a bit of a warehouse rather than a barracks. Like it's really tall sheets, metal walls, and then on top of that, there's like opaque glass windows.
Where's Cece?
Cece's in the corner. Cece is trying to scope out the area and just keep an eye on the activity from a distance right now while sipping bourbon.
I'm gonna
yeah,
walk
well-
over to this building.
Once you get to these little barracks over here, you see every one of them also has a sign on top of the door. From top left to bottom right. So this one, it says master bedroom.
Okay.
This one says conference room.
Okay.
These two over here on the right, they both say guest rooms. Then there's a bathroom over here, and then a kitchen.
Okay. So, if this is the president, if this was old Big Dunk we're talking about here, maybe whatever he had is in the kitchen. I'm just kidding. All right. I say, Raul, go ahead. We've faffed around too much. Go ahead and do your thing first, Raul.
Okay.
I wanna walk up to these big doors here. I'm gonna look at one of these mercs and go like, "Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I listen. I'm wondering. I'm here in a bit of a pickle. See, a friend of mine croaked the other day, and his chest started beeping, and I figure, we think that something's going on here that's related to those two things. So I'm wondering, do you mind if I just have a look inside there?
Just chest started beeping. Is that like an illness or something? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you're part of the company. You can check it out if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool.
The security here is incredible.
I'll say.
Sweet. I like your shoes.
Thank you, mate. Oh, I've never had someone compliment my shoes before. Yeah, inside you see it's a warehouse. They have a bunch of equipment. There's a huge power generator in the back. So, like a very panicked mechanic who is trying to like keep it from overheating from all of the juice that's being used for the party.
Hey, Mr. Mechanic, sir.
He goes, "Can't talk, busy."
Alright, understandable. I have some questions though.
I think that counts as talking.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Is this all the power? Is this everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to be.
Okay. There's like a second generator somewhere controlling a separate part of the base or anything?
No, that's just the one.
Man, that's a
Which is
structural
why
weakness,
my
isn't it?
job is really important and I really can't leave right now, okay?
Can I help you? I know a couple of things. I can probably have a look at this.
You ever worked with a power coupler?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of this thing here? Points at like one of the thingamajigs.
I'm self-taught. I call it a sporgle.
Give me a presence check. That's brilliant.
16.
He goes, okay, yeah, you do your thing. I need a break.
Thanks.
Nice.
I would like to try and divine if this could have been here since before the flare.
Without even a check, I think you get the impression that this place has been refurbished, just in general, this entire area. So this, yeah, they probably brought it from somewhere.
Okay. Would I be able to figure out whether or not if this used to be like a part of the executive branch or something like big in that kind of way? Is it possible that whatever we were dealing with, this Deadman protocol, is connected to this device?
Probably not, because what you got... did I tell you about it? Did I forget to tell you about this? I think I forgot to tell you about this.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah, you did know that Mount Weather is like it's supposed to be a bunker, right? An underground facility. Like they
Yeah.
have some stuff on the top, but
I was gonna
most of the
say,
barrels would be underground.
I saw stuff. I see this little vault thing over here in the bottom left of the map, and that looks like a potential go downstairs.
Oh.
Because it's supposed to be a nuclear shelter, right? So, like, in case of nuclear warfare, people would go
Yeah.
underground and then continue their duties from here, basically.
I think you mentioned this. I'm wondering if my player brain just
Yeah,
switched
Yeah.
it off.
it's been like 3 hours. It's fine.
Now's a good time to mention, if he was doing something actively important, I have 0 in technique, so I don't know how any of this works.
Cool. Can you roll me technique?
Sure.
Well done, Dottie. Well
Hey,
done.
with a 9, you managed to keep it alive just long enough that this guy realizes something is wrong and, like, and just pushes you like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry. I thought this was Pong.
Okay, just let me work. Okay, go back to your books.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. It's a quantum sporkle or something. It's different.
Those old people from before the fair, they don't know shit.
Could I casually try this door, the master bedroom marked bunker?
Yeah, you see 3 party people who are playing Super Smash Bros. 8 right now.
Wow, Smash Bros. I can't believe they still won't add in Waluigi yet.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I don't think I.
Wrong door.
Yeah, they didn't even pay attention to you. They were busy playing like the Roblox guy. I don't know.
While they're over checking buildings, can I f around with this to see if this door opens at all, or if there seems to be any like lock system on it?
Yeah, you could try to force it open. It is very difficult. What you gather is that this thing has a magnetic lock. So in order to actually open it, you would need to overpower the lock, which would mean bringing a lot of jukes.
So there's no way that I can just try to like brute force shove through?
You could try. Yeah, you pull as hard as you can. There's this guy who's drunk and like sitting next to you. You start to hear like some metal deforming sounds that kind of wakes him up. Like, what you doing?
I figured that there might be a bigger party downstairs. Normally that's how they run, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, you tell me if you manage to get it open. I want to see what it's about.
Do you know if there's a way to get this open without just trying to brute force it? I mean, look, I'm pretty strong, and she kind of like
Flex.
she's doing like the corny flex. She's like, I'm pretty strong, but apparently not strong enough. Any ideas?
Yeah, I don't know. I talked to Alexei. He told me never really bothered to try to get down there. Things been closed for as long as we've been here. We've been here for like a couple of years already.
Well, I'll let you know if we find a solution. Your name was?
Enzo.
Got it. E-Man. Sounds good.
Yeah. See ya. He just goes back to sleep.
Fantastic.
See ya.
Yep.
I'm not confident that what we're looking for is going to be here. We need to get
I don't think so
downstairs.
either.
My meta brain tells me we need to get downstairs, but I don't know that. Cal doesn't no idea what to do yet.
Yeah, the meta brain says that, but the Everett and Cal brains are not aware. I think Everett is kind of thinking. I mean, we saw Raoul go into that big building. I kind of want to see what's in there as well.
Let's see what we got here.
You've got Raoul, who's just been chewed off after almost ruining the party.
Raoul, it's me, under the mask.
Oh wow, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I know, it's a perfect disguise. And it's my brother, too.
Oh,
So,
hey, Everett.
what'd you find out? What's in
Well,
here?
that big machine controls all the electronics, so if we need to shut him off, then all we gotta do is get rid of this one guy who makes sure things are running.
Okay, I feel like that would really cause some havoc, though.
Yeah. But
I
I don't know what we're looking for, so...
I mean, I
Are
did
these-
see this like big vault-looking door on the southern corner of this base camp, but I didn't
think
actually
that's-
see. I
You think that's
mean,
controlled electronically?
this is a bunker after all. I don't know if it's controlled electronically. I don't know, but I also haven't seen CC in a while, so.
Maybe Cece is raving with all the others, and
She
has
seems like the
forgotten all
raven type.
about us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go thumb through here and see if there's any kind of scrap.
Oh, that definitely is. The question is, how much time do you want to spend on it?
Enough to build me a high caliber mod for my pistol.
Honestly, yeah, you can find the components for that easily.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I just like look at the guy who's like taking over the controls, and I just want to like look at what he's doing. I'm not going to do anything for now. I just want to look at what he's doing and hope to kind of, in the process, try to understand how this thing works.
Oh, you can give me a technique check to see how well you can pass all of this information.
9.
9. You're pretty sure that you could run this machine for like 2 minutes.
All right.
Can Cece kind of like double back to Mark and just be like, Marcus, can you tell me about that big box over there? I'm pointing at the big door down here.
Oh, this thing. It's probably the entrance to the bunker, but we've never been down here. Never managed to get it open. Never really tried either.
No one's tried.
I mean, we tried to pull it open. Wouldn't budge.
Have you ever tried driving a car through it?
You know what? We haven't tried that, but it is supposed to resist nuclear bombs or something, I guess.
So we need to. Oh, if we have. Well, I don't meta know this, but it looks like all the party's powered. I feel like I wonder if we could override instead of powering down this giant battery. If we could override it.
I'm assuming that this is like kind of like we would need to shut down the energy at the party for a second, but I'm sure we could find a way to make that a fun rave thing. That the lights go out.
Oh, so you're saying like a drop the beat kind of moment?
Like a drop the beat kind of moment, or like you create some kind of like party thing, like okay, well, we're gonna do fucking pogo. It's going to last 10 seconds, no lights, no music, and when the lights come back up, you know, the world turned upside down.
Whoever you're okay. Got it. Okay.
You've got 10 seconds to do whatever you can do in the dark, which actually sounds like a terrible thing to have happen at the party.
Yeah, but if it's the 10 seconds we need to open the vault door to sneak in.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe we can overpower this battery. So
maybe Alexei would like that kind of novelty at his party.
I casually asked the staff member that's the engineer operating this of like, so what would happen theoretically if this was like, if you overrid this too much, if you gave it too much gas?
Too much gas? Oh god, that would be terrible. Like maybe it would work for a minute, but then it would shut down. It would take me hours to put it back up.
Yeah, but would it cause like a huge power surge throughout the whole, facility?
Yeah, I mean, you want some bright lights. It's gonna give you some bright lights, that's for sure.
Oh, it's like a big old flashbang.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't do that. That would be really bad.
What if you just rerouted the direction of that energy for just like 10 seconds?
I mean, the system is already pretty strained right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, instead of the system sending it to the lights and the music, the system setting it to just another source for just 10 seconds.
Yeah, we could do that. The question is why, though?
Because, it could be a really cool thing at the party to just, like, the beat drops and then boom, no lights for just a bit. You know?
Maybe. I don't know what a party is, to be honest. I'm just working here.
Well, that's something that we've been doing at every single rave that I've been to ever, which is a grand total of so many raves. And it's awesome.
All right.
So obviously
Raoul.
You haven't been to that many parties.
I call Raoul
Really?
over.
Not.
Here's the plan. We need. We have the perfect plan that has absolutely no flaws whatsoever. All we need you to do is to take out the DJ and become him. Can you do that?
Absolutely. No problem. Easy peasy.
Perfect. I wish there was a way. Wait.
What? Sorry. I thought we had a plan.
Well, there's no way for us to have communication. Like, we don't have like a radio or anything. Like, I start shoving through. Is like any radios in here?
That's probably a couple talkie-walkies, yeah, sure.
All right. Grab a talkie, what a French version of a walkie-talkie is, and I hand it to...
Yeah, it's flipped in the US.
It's the opposite.
And I hand one to Raoul. I hand one to Raoul. Yeah, these walkie-talkies, because we're in America, where we speak American.
Right. Yeah.
Just here, and then we'll flip over to like one of the channels, and you just tell us when you're gonna drop the beat, and then we over here will drop the beat. Hey, Cece, what's going on with that? What's going on? You find out anything about this, protocol? We haven't found nothing yet, but we have this cool idea of shutting down the party.
Why are you trying to shut down the party? I walk in and I hear you're dropping the beat, shutting down a party. You got walkie-talkies. What is going on?
We got talkie-walkies.
See, I told you they're called walkie-talkies. Anyway, no, so I mean, I saw this vault at the southern entrance
I
of
tried to
the.
break the door open, didn't work. I figured we could drive a car through it.
That's a good plan B, CC, but that's the problem. Is we're trying to do this like subtly.
And what does that have to do with dropping the beat again?
It's called, okay, listen to the concept. It's called 7 Seconds in Hell.
Okay, no, I don't understand what that has to do with the door, damn it.
We're trying to, look, you see that big old battery?
It's rerouting the power to the door.
Do we know if that's what affects the door?
No, but it's a good chance.
Why would we not just see if there's any wires we could cut near the door?
It's the law. I'm trying to come up with a name for it, but it's the law of when players spend so much time on a plan that the GM basically has to force it to work. We'll call it the deficient law for now. We'll placeholder it there. We'll give it an official name later. But the deficient law is if I come up with a convoluted enough plan that takes plenty of time to execute, it will happen the way I want it to.
Or
I like
cut some wires on the back of the door. Side of the door.
Do what at the back of the door?
There's wires all over the place. Why wouldn't we just cut some of them?
Oh.
What?
Do any of them go to the door, though?
Yeah, it don't seem like...
Some of them go underground. I'm sure that's door-ish.
Well, what if the lights come back on?
I'd like to look at the wires just to be sure.
Hey, super friendly staff member. What can you tell me about mechanical magnetic doors? As far as like overcharge them, and like how would you potentially overcharge a magnetic door in theory? Just LOL for the lulz.
Buddy, do you know how to open the bunker door?
The bunker door.
Yeah.
I saw it has a magnetic lock. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, if you put a lot of juice into it, should open.
Like a lot of juice in this thing?
Yeah, thing is, like, I'm kind of using it right now.
Oh,
yeah, but we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do a thing.
We're gonna do a thing for the party. It's gonna be brilliant.
Does
you
this have
awesome
an
men
off
running
time?
this.
I start
like,
as everybody's talking to the staff member, I start screwing on my silencer on my pistol.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the stage real quick.
All we have to do is kill the staff member, poof, and then
God.
I execute him. I execute him with the silenced pistol. And
You're on your own.
Raul's gonna pretend to be the beat dropper.
Take care of the machine right now, right?
Yeah.
Everest is rushing to the machine to make sure like nothing up happens.
You see a temperature gauge right now, and it says 111%, 112%.
I'm gonna sprint to the stage.
The gauge only goes until 150.
Can I try and figure out how to like listen it for a bit?
Sure. With the roll you made earlier, you're pretty sure you can stabilize it for about 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the others. The good news is I can stabilize it. The bad news, for about 2 minutes after that, we might die. Who knows?
Don't worry, I'll give us some more time. But go, get the DJ, drop the beat so that way nobody knows the wiser. Cece, you man the door of the vault and try to open it as soon as the lights go. Oh.
Cece's already gone. Cece's at the door, like, get me the out of here, like.
All right, I'm gonna turn around at the machine real quick, and I look at my brother and I go, "Do you trust me?"
Yeah, whatever.
I start pushing buttons, and I use my lucky roll to replace any type of skill roll with my luck.
Sure.
Because I know I failed several rolls between the last time I've used it. Surely this will work. 13.
That's really good.
To just stall it, so that way we have full control over when it drops.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you're pretty sure that if you divert some current from one of the things, you've overcharged it enough that people probably won't notice. for the next
see
couple
the-
minutes, and then
see the
everything will
screen?
probably shut down.
The screen is green now. We're okay. And then I start calling Raoul. Raoul, where are you at? Where are you looking at?
I'm approaching the DJ now.
All right.
Hello.
She kind of puts her headphones to her shoulder so she can listen to you. Like, yeah, what's up?
So here's the thing. Listen, this is gonna... So, the power might go out in a bit, and I think you should try and incorporate that into the rhythm, right? So when you find a good spot, you drop it, and then all the lights go out, and it feels like it was planned, because otherwise they're gonna probably think it was your fault.
The Takuroki.
Excellent.
That's gonna be a presence check with advantage. I really like that. Oh hell yeah!
14.
You see her face just drop like, oh sh. Okay, I've got to do this. She just goes like full focus mode. She doesn't even know when it's gonna drop, so she just like has these crescendos every 5 seconds until it drops one day maybe.
Alright, we're ready for whatever.
All right. We're going to drop the beat here. And I assume we can control the overriding the machine here. At my will. Or our will.
Yep.
All right. And we're dropping the beat in 3, 2, 1. And then I put all the dials to max on this thing, and I grab Everest's arm, and we start running towards the vault door.
Yes.
You hear just a huge electronic shutdown. You don't see anything for a second.
I hit the Batmobile, and I go running around.
Great job,
I
Marcella.
can do
You're an
that.
excellent talent.
This is
God.
basically what you see right now.
Oh God!
no! Oh no! I don't know where I am.
Fumble my way towards the vault.
Cece the whole time is just trying to rip the door open to the vault.
Yeah, you shut down the current, but like none of it is going to the door right now.
What?
Oh.
The deficient theory didn't work?
Everett is going to rush all the way back to the building.
Hey, Cece. Cece, you might want to prepare for plan B.
Yeah, we might have to get a car.
But we created some sick rave moments instead, though.
I'm going to very briefly try and pull and hide the body of the employee that my brother just executed in this place.
You start
And
to
get
hear
back
like
to the
some
controls.
complaints coming from the dance floor, like, okay, it's been kind of long. Can we go back to the music, please?
And I'm gonna try and bring the power to do I see any way to direct it to the little door?
The door
big
doesn't appear like on the control panel. You see all of the rave equipment, like all of the DJ table stuff. You see all of the lighting. You see that every single barrack also has a bunch of current going to it. Or at least it's supposed to, but right now it's shut down.
Can I take a look around the door to see if there is any form of where cables should have been connected or
It's the
are
blue cable, the
connected?
blue cable.
Oh god.
No, it seems completely separate. Like the vibe you get is that this thing is from before the flare. All of the rave
Oh,
equipment, all of the power equipment, they brought that later. It's a completely separate thing.
God.
More of if there's any place where it looks like we could hotwire some electronics.
You could
I was gonna say
absolutely
we could-
hotwire, yeah.
You can hotwire
this,
like these.
this thing is made of metal, and yeah, you could absolutely just bring some
What
wires
if, we
over.
rip, what if we rip some of these speaker cords out and then hotwire the magnetic pulse within the vault door?
Can I turn the power back on? Because now I'm kind of worried of people coming into this room and being like, yo, what's going on? What is this dead body on the floor?
Yeah, after a very awkward 7 seconds of hell that lasted 30 seconds, the power comes back on, probably as the rest of you just finished your little hotwire project, and you hear this satisfying click. Just as every light comes back on, there's a bunch of sparks as well, but you see the blast door just disengage in front of you.
I call Everest on the radio. My plan worked. Let's go.
Cece's gonna go up to the dude who's half asleep, drunk next to us, and be like, "Hey, boy, We found a way to
Yeah.
the better party if you want to come with us.
Oh he just stumbled up to his feet. He goes, okay, let's party, let's go.
All right, new hireling. Check for traps. We go in.
All right.
And only one murder in the process.
Only one murder. The thing is, like, you have gotten rid of the guy who is keeping the power intact.
Yeah.
So, like, after you go downstairs, there's probably like a 2 minutes timer before people the power just shuts back down.
But I mean, people didn't even know that this bunker thing was open, right? So they won't know to look for us here.
Yeah, probably.
Nah.
Anyway, yeah, you find yourself like at the bottom of a ladder. There's a couple things which are kind of intimidating. The first is that they just stored a bunch of missiles just on the floor next to you.
Wow.
Next to you, there's also this guy who has a laser rifle next to him. He apparently did not make it.
Bummer. See, you need a ranged weapon. Why don't you either take this machine gun and I take the cooler looking laser rifle down here?
I've got a pistol. I'm just not going to use it.
Well, who wants the laser gun?
Why don't you just take the laser gun? Why are you acting like somebody else has to take stuff?
I slug my sniper rifle and my makeshift pistol
party
and
guy
my,
goes,
my automatic.
I've always wanted
rifle.
one of those.
Yeah, buddy, you can take the laser rifle.
Hell yeah! He starts like shooting at the ceiling.
Okay, no.
You cannot have the laser
Yeah,
rifle in the end.
Do you know who my
What
dad
was your
is?
name again? All right. Okay, listen, buddy. You're feeling real small. You're down here with us.
I'm not small.
No, well, you know, you feel like you're about to beat your chest. Make sure everybody knows what a man you are.
So
I think it's important we just relax. Just have a
Look,
nice
he saw
little
me trying to
chat.
break the door open like an hour ago, so...
the angle I've got is the camera angle is straight on Raoul's face as he's talking to, like, for a point of view of this drunk guy. But in the background, in a Gaussian blur, you just see me start screwing on the silencer again.
I want you to listen. I want you to just take a deep breath and remember.
Yeah, for some reason your voice is like
happiest
really
thoughts.
calming.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Do it.
Sorry, you didn't offer any alcohol. You didn't offer any alcohol. Like, and
Yep.
Stop killing innocent lives! What
That-
are you doing?
this is the apocalypse, Cece. We have to do what we gotta do to survive.
I whittle ducks. I make cute wooden things to bring people happiness, okay? And you're over here just shooting left and right. What do you mean?
All right, let's make a deal. I can kill one more person without your consent before we get upset.
If you kill another innocent life, I'm gonna personally whittle a duck to shove right up your butt. And no one's gonna be healing you from that, okay? If your finger getting clipped almost took you out, imagine that kind of death, okay? Listen, no more killing innocent lives.
Yes, ma'am. I unscrewed my silencer.
Can I walk over to Raoul and be like, Raoul, have you tried your like therapist like voodoo powers thingy on my brother? Maybe I'm kind of worried about him.
I will, but he's useful right now, so I think I'll just let him cook.
And what if he goes to the dark side before it's and then it's too late?
I'm taking the plasma rifle
Well, then
now.
you'll have an older sister instead of an older brother, and that's okay, because I can probably take a couple more hits for you than he can. So let's go. We got things to do, things to figure out, and Cece's just gonna see if she can punch her way through this door up here.
Oh, it's open. Well, at least it's not locked, but like you kind of need to pry it open. It's supposed to be an automatic door. Not working right now.
She's prying it open violently.
You do see on each door there's two like signs. On the north door it says Control Room A, and on this door over here it says Mess Hall and Control Room B.
She's going for control room A.
All right. Oh, see this long corridor. The only light down there, by the way, is your own like torchlights and those beeping red alarm lights.
Okay.
Same with this door. It's not locked, but you need to pry it open.
Yeah, she'll pry.
And yeah, inside you see this control room. There's like file cabinets at the back and a huge console in front of you, as well
I see
as
syringes.
this guy with like I didn't have a texture for this, but he's wearing like a lab coat. And there's a bunch of stuff on the ground next to him.
What
Can I
do
look
the
at the
screens
stuff
have
on
any
the ground?
readouts or anything on it that might give us any form of direction?
The screens do have some readouts. It says DMS engage. Third strike protocol in 9 hours, something.
What's the thing?
Is there any sort of like key socket that looks like we could put the
It's like a heart-shaped key
body
socket.
thing, you know? You know what I mean? Or like, is there any sort of disengage, like anything visible? Like, I mean, Cece's not exactly the most tech savvy, so anything that's obvious.
Yeah, there's like this little glass box to protect the button, or like a connection port, and it looks like the same kind of connection that you see on the cybernetic implant that you took with you.
Cece's just gonna like shifty eye everybody and then just punch through the glass.
Perfect.
And then do like the gimme hands for the implant.
I don't know
Like,
who had that. I think Everest has it.
Yeah, giving it over.
yeah. And she'll see if she can try to like finagle it in.
Yeah, you find something to plug into the right port, and then there's a new pop-up that appears on screen that says cancellation sequence 1 out of 2.
Oh, wait, we need a second. We need a second key. We don't know any other cook president people.
But there was a kitchen upstairs.
And I look at my brother and
The
go,
president was in disguise as a kitchen. I'm sure
It
that
says-
it's not that they're just adding
Oh.
kitchen people.
Oh my, wow, I didn't even realize what. Okay.
It says like please confirm in both control rooms simultaneously or something like this.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Give me,
Oh.
take the talking walks. What is
Alright.
what does this sign say?
This one says control room B and workshop.
Can I pull that can I pull that door open?
Y'all just ignoring some perfectly good grenades here.
Yeah, can I like grab the status on the floor? Like what's
Yeah, yeah.
all that the guy was fiddling with?
There is 1 frag grenade, 1 smoke grenade, and a stim.
Nice.
I will take all of those things.
You
Shake.
enter this little workshop, you see there's a bunch of missiles on tables that are being crafted by automated robots. There's also this huge security robot on the other side of the room.
Oh.
Does it seem like it's like being attentive to us?
I guess like when you enter the room, it's looking in the other direction, but like if you're not really hiding or anything, it turns towards you like. "Bonk,
Hiding.
bonk."
Can I pry this lower door up?
Sure, it says mess hall. You close it behind you?
Oh God.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's the thing.
We'll get back to CC in just a second. Raul, are you staying just out in the open like this? When you see the
now
robot
that
turn
you
on?
ask. No, I would hide.
Okay. What
That's
about
my
Cal?
hiding spot. Move.
I will hide over here, like behind the chair.
I think
All
if
right.
it sees me, it'll see both of us, so that's good.
Since you all try to hide, I'm gonna need a speed check from all of you.
Yes,
Okay,
I could.
1 crit, 1 success. So that's already 3 successes, the way I counted. Okay, yeah. The robot just... like, it has these tank threads. It looks at you... Well, no, it doesn't look at you. It looks in your direction. Doesn't see anything.
Okay, I have a
Turns
plan.
around.
Ooh, okay.
Goes back.
Now, looking at it as it heads back, is there any like back panel or anything that we could potentially hack into?
You could do that. That would be an analyze action to figure out.
I don't know.
Since you have 3 techniques, you need to roll to do it. Because
Okay.
it's a 4 technique action. So it would be a
Okay.
technique roll.
Rolling. 10.
Oh yeah, it's 10. So yeah, that's a success. Which means, yeah, you do see there's some kind of a power core in the back, but it's protected by some plate. You just see like a glow coming from underneath the protective plates. You would need to get rid of the plates and then maybe get rid of the power core.
Okay. As the robot's turning, I will rush over, and then I will explain what I just saw to them. And I say, all I gotta do is blow that back plate off. And then what I'll do is I will distract it. And then if one of you, and I mainly look at my brother, but if one of you could then dismantle the wiring, either hack it or completely shut it down. And as I finish saying this, I pull out my Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle and I aim into the back plate, taking whatever actions I need to, like aim and lucky shot it.
Sure.
Not lucky shot it, but to aim, call shot it.
Yep. I'm just gonna add like a condition marker to say that you're aiming. There we go.
All right, stay hidden, y'all, as I whisper, and then right before that thing turns around again, I will fire at it. So I guess I roll with advantage. Yep. And it's a called shot, so bullet's a called shot first. So do I need to roll? Basically,
normally attacks always hit, but because you're doing a cold shot, you need to roll technique, and that means your attack can miss. But if you succeed, on top of the damage, you deal some debilitating effects.
My goal is to completely blow off that plate primarily, but yeah. So what do you? Since it's not a leg, arm, or head, what's the DC you want it to be particularly that I need to aim for?
For the plate, it's going to be an easy DC 8.
Okay. Technique roll. Here we go. 10.
Then that's a success.
Roll with advantage for damage on the sniper rifle.
Yep.
Kablamo! 8
damage. So you see a chunk of metal. Just you shoot it and it sticks into the ceiling. The robot turns back towards you. It just goes like,
goodbye.
Do you have identification? And starts rolling towards you. We are now in combat.
Okay.
The fastest one among you would be Everest. So you get to ask before the robot. But yeah, the robot just turned toward you. I think the only one it sees right now is Cal, though. It doesn't see you yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I delay my turn until like the security robot has like come like around here, so that I can like start moving behind him? Or
we could do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
All right. So it's going to be Raul's turn, who is also hidden right now.
I could distract it if you guys want. I could sprint so that I'm on the other side of it.
There you go, yeah.
Leap over the tables. I might have to spend extra movement for that. The tables cost 1 extra.
We'll say you're cool enough that you can do some parkour on top of the table for free.
Wow, Raul, you're so cool.
Thanks. I leap over the tables, run across the room, and I'd like to use my distract.
Sure.
Choose one enemy you can see within 50 feet and make a presence roll contested by its technique or presence. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you super beat that DC 8.
Yeah. So we go, hey, it's me. I don't have permission. I'm not supposed to be here.
Intruder, I will arrest you. Please comply.
With a gun. By opening fire on you. Stop resisting.
End of your turn.
Yep, that's me.
Alright, that's gonna be the robot's turn. You gave it a task, it's going to comply. Which might not be very good for you. Just as a heads up.
You'll be fine. You've got more HP.
Does he though?
You've got like 2 more HP.
You see this
security robot.
this arm or like robotic appendage starts to light up, and there's a hologram that starts appearing in the shape of a lasso or like a bunch of wires. But these are not like regular holograms. This is hard light. This is holograms that can actually hold you in place. So it's going to attack. Twice.
Oh god.
Oh god, he got a double crit.
Oh. Can't believe Trek won't fudge his own rolls.
That's
great.
that medium armor is going to be pretty useful right now. Because you just took 24 damage.
So okay.
Yeah.
So I've got 7 armor. Oh no, I just put in 24 and the thing does
It can do it for you.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
Alright, I'm still standing. Like Elton John says.
And then at the end of its turn,
Oh god.
so there's this thing where bosses can telegraph what they're going to do on their next turn. And if they do that, they're gonna get advantage on it. So it's just going to look at Raoul and go, please continue to comply. It's gonna attack you next turn. With advantage unless you do something. Everest, you were waiting for an opportunity. That opportunity is not looking in your direction right now.
Yeah, awesome. I'm gonna rush to it. And what does these wires look like? Can I just rip through that? Or
You could try. The thing is, there's still a bit of plate left to go through before you can actually access the power core.
what if, and hear me out. What if I happened to have asked from the bartender the most toxic drink I possibly could have, and then just smashed that shit in there?
I believe that would be an improvised action, and I'm all for it.
Okay. How would I make an improvised roll?
So improvise is basically just
got it.
you're making a roll during combat, and it kind of depends on what you're doing. I would say this would be technique. You're trying to pour it in the right spot.
Nice. Okay, I could do that.
Okay. Nine's not bad. This is a D12 system. It's a D12 system. Nice, pretty good.
It would have been a 10.
Oh no! I should have rolled speed. I would have had the 10.
Yeah, you see some sparks, but it's not starting any fire or anything.
I'm gonna just take my gun and I'm just going to shoot into the plate.
All right. Yeah, and since you have advantage, when you have advantage on an attack, you also have advantage on the cold shot for that attack. So
nice.
you can roll
Very
technique
nice.
with advantage and then damage with advantage.
Okay.
Technique.
That's a
10?
success. So you take out the rest of the armor.
Okay, and I'm gonna shoot with the gun,
Damage with advantage.
revolver.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You
I like to-
you are
okay,
aware that you're supposed to have 1 in 10 chances of critting with this thing.
Yeah.
Just checking.
I think first smash the glass in there and then take out the gun and shoot in there.
Yeah. It is, however, a very high security robot, like a military grade kind of equipment. So even with 19 damage, it only loses 1 hit point.
Oh no. But I am able to. But would I be able now to get the wires to fuck
Now
around with the wires?
the power core is completely exposed if you want to shoot that.
Because I do still have 3 action points. Use an object or improvise would be 3 action points, so that could be just fucking up with the wires.
Yeah, you
no?
could try that technique check from earlier again. 12, that would be a success. So, with those last 3 action points, you see a bunch of wires. You don't really ask too many questions, you just start pulling stuff out. There's a bunch of sparks going everywhere. You don't seem to have shut down this robot, but it's looking around like its sensors have been disabled.
Oh.
Ooh.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
That was literally everything I had.
Cal, on the other side of the room.
I'm going to reload, but while I'm reloading, I think instead I'm going to check my ace in the sleeve and see if I have, can I only do the ace in the sleeve during that last attack?
If we forgot, we can do it now.
So I will see if I have a bullet in the a magic bullet in the chamber here. I do not.
You can push it.
Nope. Shit, I want to keep my finger, please. And I will reload with 5 points left. You know what? We're just gonna shoot it. I am still aiming. I still wanna. I think I'm still gonna call shot it because aiming is just a one-time use, and as long as I still see it, I maintain it.
You could still strip some more of its armor if you want, or attack the power core directly. Thing is, that power core, it looks kind of explosive. And there's a bunch of your friends right next to that robot.
They'll be fine. Fire the power core. Risky for the biscuit. What do I got to roll? Technique again?
Technique again, yeah.
Can I use luck instead? Because with my innate talent, or because I failed my one in the extra ace in the chamber?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Roll. All right, we're gonna use luck instead because that'll be a bonus. Nat 12.
That's a really good success, yeah. So you can roll your damage, still with advantage because you're still aiming at that thing.
All right, damage
And
with
on top of
advantage.
that, you attack its power core, which means everyone within 3 meters, including the robot, of course, takes an extra 2d6 lightning damage. So it's going to take
Perfect.
8 on top of whatever you do.
They'll all be fine. Oh, I just realized Raoul has only 2 HP.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
9.
Okay, 9 and 8, that's going to be enough for it to lose 1 hit point.
Blammo.
However, like you see this EMP discharge just completely zap Everest and Raoul. And I think both of you lose 1 hit point as well. It is going to be Cece's turn, I think.
Can I hear this catastrophe going on?
Oh, yeah.
Sniper rifle bullet.
You
Or
just
like-
close the door and like there's a bunch of gunshots from where you just closed the door. Also, there's this like Roomba-looking robot on top of a pile of bodies, which is looking at you right now.
Yeah, all right.
It just looks at you like, "Hello, mortal. Please kneel in front of Lord Sweepy."
God.
Lord Sweepy, can we adopt him?
I am not
might
up
adopt
for
him.
adoption, but I can adopt you, mortals.
CC seeing this is going to literally just turn and go right back through the
Ignore him.
Yeah, she just gives the, she hears the gunshots and
No,
then,
wait,
"Hello,
Mortal, I'm
and
very
she's like,
lonely."
No.
You see there's a bunch of missiles in this room, like this is a missile workshop, so potentially these could blow up as well.
Okay, what type of, does this look like the type of missile that would blow the whole room up, or the type of missile that would work like a grenade if thrown at robot?
It could blow a good chunk of the room.
How much do I care about Everest and Rowley?
Oh, okay. Hold on. You can't kill NPCs. How can you kill NPCs, Cal? And then, can I kill my other player characters?
I'm kidding. I never would. I got you guys. I'm trying to find the quickest way to this. I have my stim. Can I use that on someone else?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Can I smack Raoul with the EpiPen?
Yep.
I'm a smack Raoul with the EpiPen. What does that cost me?
3 action points, and then Raoul is going to heal for 1d4 hit points.
Ooh.
Yeah, if
Rolling
you...
this in
Yeah, they will.
Alba Rodeo.
4, that's the max. But then you also take 1 wound.
Now, is it possible for me to push him behind me or anything? Get in between.
If he wants to
me
let you,
and-
sure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Sounds good. Then that is my turn.
We're going back to Raoul, who is distracting the big scary military robot right now.
All right, I'm gonna do another double assist. You've currently aimed up, haven't you, Cal?
I'm still aimed up. Yes.
I'll do you for 4 and CC for 5, and then I'm gonna make presence checks to see if I can give you advantage. The DC was 10. I
one,
give
yeah.
Cal advantage, and I do not manage to give CC advantage. And then I'd like to shoot this thing with my pistol. Bang.
Bang, yeah, it just ricochets off of it.
That's roll.
So yeah, the robot was trying to aim for Raoul, but right now it's blinded and there's a bunch of enemies shooting it in the back. Which means I think it's going to give up on its plan to attack Raoul. And instead it's going to attack CC with disadvantage. Actually double
LOL.
disadvantage because it is distracted by Raoul and blind. First attack, second attack. 6 and 7. Is that enough to hit?
13.
I think just barely, yeah. That's going to be it. And then it's going to telegraph an attack on Everest, who blinded it. And we'll say that the blind effect, it ends at the end of its turn.
Is that Everett's turn then?
Yes.
Everett is going to do a first shot with advantage because CC is within it with melee in it. So that's 9.
9. You
First
kind of
one.
knock it off balance, but it's not quite enough to do some lasting damage.
Okay, so that was 4 action points. I'm going to attempt a second time, still with advantage.
How many crits will you get?
I
my
don't
God.
know.
That's 27 total, so it's gonna lose 2 hit points from this.
Let's go.
The 3, 4, that's
You
4
gotta
action
salt test your
points.
digital dice. This isn't okay.
This thing is looking good, right? And it's going to attack me on the next turn, and I don't feel like I can withhold
I'll help you. I'm
withstand
gonna help you on my
damage
turn.
as much as
I have a plan to at least help you not suck as much.
Okay. I'm gonna trust my brother, and I'm going to take the shot then. Once again with advantage.
I would keep taking with your rolls. I'd keep taking
You
the
might just
shot.
take it down with this. How much is that? 31
18
total? That's not good enough to take it down.
It's no longer blinded, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna get the 10 years to cover, just kneel behind that desk over here, just fully squatting behind there.
All right,
And
let's see if
playing
Cal
with
can
my
finish
leg.
it off.
All right. I'm gonna reload, but I'm gonna use, of course, my ace in the sleeve. See if I'm lucky enough to reload it without it. 13. I guess I am.
Somehow you
Well,
had 2 bullets in that 1 bullet magazine.
So lucky. So I will reload for free here.
Yep.
And then I have 16 AP to go ham. So let's call shot. I would like to see okay, I want to see if there was a certain light or sensor that activated when it was no longer blinded, and I'm gonna shoot at that thing.
Sure. I'll say this is a hard shot.
Okay.
So DC
Technique.
12.
No, 10.
Ah.
Blimmo. I reload again with a luck check to see if I. Yes, I do. I still have 11 action points.
Nice.
Reload. We're just gonna shoot at this point. 9. That's
So
minus
again,
5.
you knock it off balance a bit.
And then, okay, if I can get another lucky reload, then I can shoot it again. So lucky reload one more time. No.
You
All
can
right,
push
I'm
it.
out of ammo. Yeah, let's push it. We push. No.
You didn't get a single one of those pushes.
No.
Yeah, you try to reload your sniper in a hurry, and unfortunately, you get butterfingers. That sniper is just yeeted out of your hands,
No.
Oh god.
3 meters in the direction which is least convenient for you. That's the rules of the game. I'm not making the rules. Wait, I am.
So now I'm still at 6 action points.
Yeah. and
So we will
your
pull.
sniper is over here.
Yeah, we will pull out the makeshift pistol then. Because my technically can be dual wielding because it's a sawed-off sniper rifle, so I can use it with one hand. So I will have my makeshift pistol out and I will shoot at that. Last few actions to shoot one more time with the makeshift pistol with advantage.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you want to finish this guy off?
Yeah.
I blam it. I blast it, then I reload. Or I think the first sniper shot just straight up kicks back so hard that it just drops out of my hands. And so then I pull out my little pistol that I crafted just for this mission, and I just start unloading. And then I see its eyes, or at least I see it turn around as maybe I think CC is wrestling with it and yanking on it, and it's just enough to turn it to the back to show the power coupling, and I fire a precision pistol shot right into its center of mass, into the power core
With this pistol named Duncan
with the donkey pistol.
for the president.
I like to think that Everest is just is squatting back to this desk and just expecting to die any second, and then just in slow motion is seeing in front of him his brother just taking out guns again. Just yeah.
Chew.
But yeah, you see it slump over, completely inactive.
Pick up my Beretta 50 cal, dust it off. And slang it back over my shoulders. Say, good work, team.
Everest pukes. That was freaky.
Oh, you know that's normal. I want you to know that's okay. Is it always glowing, or is that?
Cece's just walking away. She's gonna go grab this thing and like pick it up like a child.
Unhand me!
And she's just gonna walk it back to them and be like,
Oh, this is actually
like,
pretty nice.
well, I don't know if I found a friend or an enemy, but if it's an enemy, I could smash it. And she's just kind of like waving it around.
Cutest little robot I've seen in my life.
Yes, I am very attractive.
What do you know about the Dead Man Switch Protocol?
The Dead Man Switch protocol consists in throwing nukes whenever our president is dead. But I am the president now.
Oh, so
You
wait.
are the president. That's adorable.
No, he's not the president. He can't make taters, okay? Look at me, can't make taters. He's not
We
the president.
held an election and all dissidents were eliminated.
Which
I was
one
gonna
of you wanna
say-
give me a walkie-talkie. We gotta go check the other. He's coming with us. We gotta go check the other.
I peeked in. I'm like, oh my god, is this where you found him?
Yes,
That's
these
a
are
pile of
dissidents.
I don't think I want him as my
Oh.
president.
We have cleaned up the administration.
I
All right,
mean,
let's find the
fuck,
second kill switch and see.
Hey,
And before we,
Cece.
You've killed like
He's
2 people already today. I feel like he's not going much faster than you are in terms of.
He's got a pile of bones.
He's got a pile of bones, but I mean, if you left Cal a bit longer today with people, I think he could have gotten a pile of
Can
bones
we
by the end of the
see-
day too.
Can we
Hmm.
see that there's a door past this or no? Like, can we see
yeah,
it and
the-
then it's just a lot of rubble, or?
There's a door behind the rubble, yeah. But it would take
Yeah, but can
probably
we-
an hour or two to get rid of all of that rubble.
You said I had found
We have 9
grenades
I,
hours.
earlier?
no,
We
no,
have
no.
9 hours. Cece's gonna start going for it. She's just throwing rocks. And if you guys
Sure.
are gonna dodge, good luck. Good luck, dude. I'm going.
I'm gonna
full-on
check this
Home
door
Depot
over
commercial over
here.
here.
While you're exercising your rage, there's another door I'm gonna have a look at.
Which one?
There was also another door up there
This
that we
one
didn't
here.
go check
Ah,
out.
this one, it leads back to where you were, the room where you descended.
Okay, it's a circle, everybody. We
What
figured
about
that
the one
out.
up there?
This
Right,
one,
so
it has
here.
a sign that says Control Room B.
Oh,
I want to open in there.
And there's a second identical control room.
CC! We found the control room.
As you hear that echoing, I pull out my frag grenade and trying to sneak it into the crevice of the rock, like expedite the process. oh, okay. Start heading back.
Say, Everest, was your brother always like that? Or is that a new development? Oh, hey, Cal. Never mind, Everest. That's fine.
Forget what I said.
Forget anything had happened at all.
I mean, I asked
You
you.
see- I'm
to
holding
talk
the
to
frag
him,
grenade.
and you said that he was going to be
Openable?
useful.
Hi, Cal.
I'm holding the frag grenade as we're walking in.
Hello.
Is this door also openable?
Yeah. But it's
Alright,
just
so-
a basically.
Cece, do that thing where you punch the glass and hack the thing and save the world.
We don't have another one of them.
Do we actually need one of them?
Maybe there's another president.
Well, wait.
Oh wait, the Roomba is the new
we-
president. We can
Reeves
just
is
put
the
the
president.
Roomba instead.
What, do you want me to cancel the launch? But we
Yes,
need
yes.
to eliminate
Yes.
our enemies.
You're the president now. We don't need to eliminate our enemies because now you're the president. The
Yeah.
protocol only launches when there is no president. But you are
You're
the
making this too
president.
complicated. Mr. President, do you want to die?
No.
Cancel the protocol.
Okay.
This is a good president. Very sound.
Yeah, it climbs on the console, and yeah, there's a thing that plugs into this Roomba. And
Is that what those slots are? Do we just take the Roomba and like stick it in like a toaster? And, like,
Yeah.
exactly.
You got regular CD insert, but yeah, it's like a toaster shaped box.
Plug.
It's like a
And
bad
CC
Lego
just
My Ego
crams it.
commercial. from the Roomba.
Yeah, you see cancellation sequence 2 out of 2. Please make a choice. Choice number 1. cancel launch. Choice number 2, change target.
Change
What is
target.
just
Wait,
you know, I mean,
guys.
just can we just see what the current target is? Just for the fuck of it, just see what our options are.
Yeah, I
We
second
have
this.
already killed 2 innocent lives. No, you already killed 2 innocent lives today. I don't want no more blood on my hand. Are you kidding me?
I was not gonna look at the different options. I mean, I just out of curiosity to see what the president was up to before he was making tater tots, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I say
You heard
let's see it.
about
Let's take a
the-
look. Let's take a look.
Yeah,
You heard about
there's,
cat,
there's
right?
a world map on one of the screens. There's just targets everywhere, including inside the US for some reason. But like
okay.
basically every single country.
What if we change it, and what if we just change it to everywhere instead of the US?
That
You figure if
Okay.
they have a DMS protocol as well, they'll probably
The
launch some
second-
stuff back in your
The
direction.
second that she sees them looking at the options, past taking and what it is, she's hitting the cancel. She's like
fuck.
literally
Yeah.
shoving past.
I try to eliminate. I
Everest
try
is
to
like
quickly.
Everest is grabbing Cal and pulling Cal away.
I'm gonna eliminate every. I'm gonna eliminate
No.
every. Like erase every. Every country except France, and then I try to hit the button.
Hey Cal, how you feeling about Wednesdays?
Yeah, I think I could slot in some Wednesdays maybe.
I think
I wanted
it's
to-
time.
I just wanted to feel like I just kind of felt like God for there for a second, you know, hovering
Yeah.
over that button.
You know, that happens to the best of us.
This is an intervention, Cal. We care about you very much. I care about you very much, but that's kind of spooky.
What?
And-
Just because I sleep with my sniper rifle next to me every night, every morning.
I don't think that maybe this is the best, like,
Coping
way-
mechanism for the amount of lives I had to take at such an early age doing my rising mercenary career backstory.
So already I see a
Yeah.
lot of recognition, and I think that's important.
Is that why you were like this? Because I kind of just assumed that's because I was our parents' favorite.
Well, you guys, yeah, you were our parents' favorite because somebody had to go make money. Everybody thinks we got to afford those Christmas presents every year. You think mom and dad went and got that with their? No, it was me doing merc work, taking out lives to make money, to make caps for you because I
That
love
was
you,
you?
brother. Yeah, because I do it because I love
Oh my
you.
god! I love you too, brother. I'm gonna go hug him.
We hug, and I cry, and I.
And I guess that's when we fade to black as the wasteland returns to a sense of normalcy.
We did it. We saved the world.
For the sake of end credits, can we take the Roomba back home with us?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god, please.
The new
president.
chef. He's the new
I
president.
am
Yes,
called
Nisha.
Lord Sweepy. Remember my name.
In the epilogue, do we get to see what's happening at the party upstairs?
I'll say there's whole other like name
Yeah,
characters we
they're
just
probably
completely
having
ignore.
a real bad time. They're probably just looking for someone to blame, so you just sneak out into the night.
That's
But yeah,
fine.
congratulations, you have saved what's left of the world.